3, 2, 1, skadoosh. I'm just gonna fix myself. Whip. All right, everybody, welcome in. This is the pilot episode of Binge or Cringe. I want you all to give a huge applause to Mr. Paks, our one and only goated man. Welcome in, Paks. Welcome in.
Thank you for having me. As a token nation, I'll be trying to be as non-biased as possible.
You're gonna be so hella biased. Welcome in, everybody. Woo, Mr. Paks, my friend. Are you excited? How are you feeling today?
I am pretty tired. I've had a pretty eventful day since it's actually my birthday today.
Is it your
So
birthday? Holy shit!
It is.
Happy birthday, Paks! Woo!
Thank you.
Imagine. I can't believe you're having it actually on the pilot episode. That's amazing. How do you feel? Are you feeling wiser? Congratulations on the level up.
Well, I feel something. That's all right.
But I am happy you're here celebrating for us. Oh my god. I'm so stoked. Okay. So, how are you feeling, Pax? I know it's a lot of nervous feelings. I could not stop shaking.
I'm not really that comfortable with being a public person, but I'm doing my absolute best.
Amazing.
And also, I have some old people juice drinking.
Old people juice? And it's not apple juice? How could you?
I'm a rum kind of guy, so
Was rum gum. I had to. I'm sorry, I had to.
the rum is gone because Daddy's tired of everyone's shit.
Fair enough. Also, everyone in chat is wishing a happy birthday. I hope your birthday has been
Thank you.
at least decent.
It's actually been really good. I took an extra long lunch today, so I had a 4-hour long lunch.
Damn, did you manage to take a nap at least?
A little bit.
Hey, food. It was food, I hope. I hope it was food.
Yeah, food nap.
Food nap. Okay, food coma. That is wonderful. Oh my god. All right. This is my first time doing a talk show of any sort. Have you had any previous experience of any talk shows?
No, I have been to several conventions where I've actually been demonstrating shit, and that is even worse because that's in person. And
Now
then
K2 Master
I
is
really
reporting
don't
for
have the nerves
duty.
for this.
That's amazing. Malkai just tossed a little gift at me and decided to be a gremlin. So thank you. Thank you for your resub, Mal. Thank you.
And thank you for everyone in chat who's wishing me a happy birthday. That actually means a lot to me.
Well, of course, you're a golden man. And longest time subscriber, if I'm not mistaken. So it's an honor to actually have you. Also, Opal, welcome. How does it feel? How does it feel to be the man that stood by every storm for like what,
Oh,
2
wait.
years?
Wait,
More?
me?
Yeah, you, sir.
Yeah. Well, like I wrote, I started this as a favor, like just watching you, like, oh, okay, well, I'll give it a shot. I'll be here, supportive and whatever. But it didn't take long for me to just get really sucked in and hooked. So now I'm just tuning in every time you stream. So
Would you say you're tuna in? Like, oh my god, that's like the oldest joke I have on the channel. Holy shit.
that is the worst I've heard.
Hey, Lappy, hello, welcome in, everyone. Thank you so much for lurking and just chilling here. Okay, all right. Would you like to do a little introduction about yourself? I don't think a lot of people have had the chance to actually talk to you.
Well, I am one of those secluded persons that I prefer lurking and I prefer just hanging around and supporting in any way I can. Other than that, I work in a lot of projects, and that is pretty much it.
You do a lot. You work with you work with games, if I'm understanding.
Yeah, I have been in the industry for a very long time, and a bit tired of it, if I'm gonna be honest. But you just struggle on. after a while, it becomes a 9 to 5, just like any other job. So
That is understandable. And luckily for us, I hope I hope it's for you as it is for me that anime and weeb stuff is a way, or rather say a tool to wind down. Would you say so?
actually, I'm
Or
gonna be
wind
honest.
up?
I I didn't actually start watching it until very late. I watched it as in my childhood, but I came from a pretty strict family, so they didn't really approve of cartoon and the extreme violence or whatever they want to call it. So I didn't grow up watching a lot of anime. I actually started watching anime um, right before I went to Japan and lived there for a while, and just get a transition into how to speak, how they pronounce things and stuff like that. And the second I got there, I realized, oh, this is not how to speak at all, and this is just do not speak weeb Japanese to actual Japanese people, or they're going to be slightly offended.
How did you survive? Like knowing that you only picked up maybe from animes. How did you survive? How did it go?
Mm, well, the first day at because I did a exchange student program, so the first week at the language school, they quickly locked that shit down and go
Ooh.
and went like, no, 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 we don't speak like that. That's super impolite. Redo, go home, you know, rinse and repeat.
Oh no, that reminds me so much of the first time I had like Japanese lessons.
Yeah,
And you go like, what do I do?
and being called out is not fun. They're
It's like
like, "Yeah, we get it. You watch some animes to try to prepare, whatever. Go
try to
home."
prepare, like more unintentionally prepare. Honestly, I feel like that's how it is. Like you just pick up stuff and start using it, and apparently it's wrong. It's like how?
Yeah, it was really rough. But so I actually started watching dubbed K dramas in Japanese on like the
Oh,
daily TV shows and
oh,
also Japanese radio shows, and I started having that as a daily driver. And but since a lot of the people that I went to school with was massive weebs, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna have it as a second monitor content, just like to keep hearing the same words, the same phrases over and over again. So it kind of gets pounded in. Um, and after a while, I got so hooked, and I did an Links just recently, and I realized I've watched way too much anime. Most of it is second monitor content, but a few of them actually was so good, I had to watch it on a main monitor and just stop working and you know, take a few hours break and just binge through all the animes.
ooh, and that's where maybe a cringe of you comes in, right?
There's mostly cringe in
Oof,
the anime
hot
industry.
takes, hot takes. Well, we'll see, we'll see. Thank you so much, Electro. Thank you. I'm really happy you like our little studio. Thank God we didn't actually have to rent the place. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. We got snacks. We got water. Pike's got some coffee. I got some boba. I'm all stoked up. Okay,
Wait,
so
there's coffee?
yeah, you have coffee. Shut up. You have coffee. Don't tell people. You're a fish. You're literally a fish. You have coffee. Trust me. You can't see. Oh yeah, maybe you don't have this. Don't
Oh
have
yeah.
this. What?
Well, now I have the stream open,
Fuck.
but
I
I just needed to mute it.
I should have put like a clown mask on you. Well, whatever.
Hey, you're the
uh,
one gonna wear the clown mask after all
that
this.
is true. I do have a trigger for it at least. But okay, setting that aside. So what do you think about the whole idea? The whole Binge Cringe. You and I have been friends for a while. We have been talking a lot. We've actually even watched anime together. We've shared a lot of um debates, I would say.
Yeah, Discord watch together function is probably the best function they ever did.
100%, 100%. Uh,
Um, and
tr-
also a shout out to community nights with the Haiku.
hey, IQ shout out! Whoop, whoop. We love our little community hangouts with animes, movies, games. So if you have enjoyed, do make sure to join the Discord so you can join in on next time. Let's go! Honestly, people are so cozy. I'm so happy to be able to watch stuff with people. I don't know about you, but I myself have such a hard time watching like movies, animes, like anything.
I recently got called out because I have not watched many movies in the past 10 years, like barely any.
I
And
feel
people
this.
usually mock me for it. Just recently, a person said, "Hey, do you know that Toy Story?" And I was like, "No, I've never watched Toy Story." And like, wait,
Who doesn't watch
which
it?
one?
Oh my god, who has not watched it? It is
Well,
peak animation. What do you mean?
I watched the first 5 minutes of the first one, and let me tell you about that's not peak animation.
Hey, what do you say, guys? Should we cringe Paks? Imagine. Well, you just said you have seen them at least.
I did it. I actually I got so much flame at the office. I actually had to sit down and binge all of them. Like it wasn't even a choice. They basically just sat me there at a chair and go like, "Okay, you're gonna see all of them right now. No breaks, no nothing."
Oh shit. Okay, what was your take? Just having to watch something you've been like neglecting for so long.
It was it was better than I thought. Sure, is it easily digestible and low effort entertainment? Yeah, for sure. But I mean, to be fair, most of life is that. I mean, it is actually it was decent enough for me to enjoy it. I wouldn't say my mind was blown or like it was this extreme epiphany or like, oh my god, I'm feeling so enlightened by all this. No, it's like grabbing a bag of potato chips, and it was enjoyable.
Yeah, you feel like you're in the loop a little bit. That
Also,
that yeah, sorry.
Hoshi Lapine, I'm not a fan of Toy Story. My man.
Okay, so testing, binge I'm just saying. Okay, test. You know what? Test. Binge or cringe? Toy Story.
Oh shit.
Binge or
I'm
cringe? Toy Story. I know we're doing anime. This is just the test. Dun 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 da
I
da dun dun
mean,
dun.
now you're putting me. I mean,
I'm putting you out there. I'm
I
putting you
was
out there.
forced to binge it. So I mean, okay. Can I put it somewhere in between? Is like I think I think Toy Story is good second monitor content, as in you do not need to pay that much attention. You get the gags, you get some, you know, low key company, like having it on, and I do want to say Toy Story is middle of the road for me, but on the other hand, I would say that what was it called? The Buzz Lightyear movie.
Oh,
That
that one
was
is a good one.
that was actually way better than all of the Toy Stories, and they do have banger soundtracks though.
They
So
do. They stick. They stick. They do. But okay, then my question is, hear me out. Do you
mhm.
think so? I'm gonna say binge, but is it binge because it's a childhood thing?
But the thing is, I never watched it as a child,
No,
so
but
I
exactly. So you're not brought up with it being the peak at its time back then.
what competitors did the movie actually have, to be fair?
Not much, not much. It was really
Exactly.
difficult, like to pull off.
So, what are the like, if you compare it to like the old, more traditional movies like Mulan and the other Disney movies, I would say Mulan slapped way more, had a better soundtrack than any of the Toy Stories. So,
So more
I
the
mean,
traditional animation you would say was
yeah, for
better than it.
sure.
Okay, okay, okay. Cool, 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 cool.
But I mean, that doesn't mean that Toy Story was bad. I'm just, I don't think it was binge, but I don't think it was cringe either.
Okay,
It
okay,
was
that's
it
fair.
wa- it was bringe.
It was bringe. Okay, it's the middle word now. It's what's bringe. Oh, that's a good word. That I like that one. I like that one. I mean, for me, I think, and this is very interesting. I have intentionally not brought this up because I wanted to do it on the show. Um, as we will go through all the animes in even in the future, I think a lot of animes will like not animes, just anything you watch. It's what kind of feeling it leaves you with that will impact your opinion. What do you think about that thought?
Mhm. Could you clarify a little bit? What do
Like
you mean?
you're watching it now, right? You're watching it
Hmm.
now when maybe if you like watch the first one you go like, "Ooh, cringe, like the animation. Oh my god,
Yeah,
that's so cringe, ew." But like so right now so like the first one you watch is like yikers feeling. But if you would watch it back in the days when it was like the hype thing, you would have more like, "Wow, I love this."
but in my opinion, Toy Story is cheating. It's
Oh,
100% cheating because it does play off a lot of nostalgia, like all the old childhood toys and
it
stuff like
is.
that. I
Oh,
mean, I grew up with like a lot of those types of toys, and for me that is like childhood, and it's kind of fun going like, oh yeah, well, that is, oh yeah, and like you keep reminiscing about like small childhood memories. So in my opinion, that's a bit cheating. The story itself doesn't really have any major value, major impact.
no,
Um,
it's the cliche of like friendship
yeah,
and like evil versus good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I feel you. I feel you. So we do have a poll as I see Toy Story binge or cringe. So so you're a binge Pax. Well, I'm a binge. I feel like it's a must to watch to just be in the loop. But that's maybe oldie me talking. I don't know. I haven't seen a
mhm.
lot of like new stuff, shows that people like younger generation probably are more into.
But would you say that Toy Story actually had the same value as other Disney movies, like back in the days? I'm not
Oh,
talking about like,
that is
like,
hard.
mhm. I am not sure because like the old movies are really iconic, and I don't
It is
know, like,
hard. It is. I think like if you watch it young versus old, I think when you're older watching it, you question a little bit more. So it can get more wrong. Because I've noticed like in a lot of movies, like old movies, they have a lot of weird errors. Like, oh wait, why did that happen? That makes no sense. While in the kids, you like as a kid, you would just absorb it. You're like that's it. This happened. I don't care how it happened. It happened.
mm,
You feel me?
yeah, I do feel it. Should we move over to anime,
Yes, we will.
the
Okay, so the
bread and
prediction
butter?
was binge. I'm so happy. I'm sorry. I love this. Let me see. I just want to make sure I don't want to miss anything. I see Wizard be here. I cringe whenever I rewatch it, but the nostalgia is too strong. I do agree on this. I do feel this very often myself when I watch old animes. What about you, Pax?
Which one?
Do you cringe sometimes when you go like, I have this anime in my head that I know 100% that I have loved. You rewatch it and go like, "Sheesh."
I actually did that just like a month ago.
Ooh.
I was telling our coworker about an anime called Black Bullet,
Okay.
and in my head that was like, oh, it was really good back in the days. And then I rewatched it, and uh,
It didn't hit the spot.
it didn't hit the spot, and I was like, "Ooh, sheesh! I did not remember it being this cringe." But at the same time, like the story itself is still very very good, and I think the writing is still good. But like the it it was one of those shows that had like unnecessary fan service, and you
Oh,
go
yeah.
like, "Why?
How
Why?
did I ignore this?
Why?"
How did I suppress this? Kind of thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of like I have heard theories that y- it all depends on what the mood was when you watched an anime. And then if you're not rewatching the anime in the same mood, you're going to have a different outcome. Do you think there's any truth in that?
I think there's definitely truth to that, and I think that there's a lot of anime that you have to be in the exact right headspace to watch. Like, um, I can watch the Monogatari series over and over and over again, and I will get a different reaction every time I watch it. But it's so hard to get into the exact right headspace, and shows like Haikyuu, like it's always hype, always like it always works, but certain shows you really can watch without it.
I feel you. I feel you on that one. So some of them are like just easier to digest versus others.
Yeah,
Simple.
yeah,
Okay.
for sure, for sure.
All right. I'm getting ready. Okay. Are we guys ready? Are we guys ready to pull up the first anime for today to discuss? I'm very nervous. I've seen some of the titles. I don't know what Paxton's prepared. I don't even know my own opinions until it comes.
Well, you told me to pick something new and trendy, so I picked.
New and
Um, I,
trendy.
Most of these animes are from the spring 2023, um, and the the shows are mostly what do you say, public hits,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
or at least publicly acclaimed into some degree.
mm-hmm.
There are some ups and downs, and some of them are better than others. Let's just say that.
All right, all right. Just a little information. So we have this is what something we will do. We will have a theme every time we have binge or cringe. So you would say this, like today's theme would be like for the freshest or like newcomers, or
Yeah, I mean
kind of yeah.
that entirely depends on how you want to structure it. I mean,
Holy
it's
shit!
your show.
I don't fucking know.
Okay.
It's the new one. It is at least like this year. So we're gonna say
Mm,
like a handful of picks of this year. Okay, let's do
yeah.
it. Let's do it. It's current gen anime. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So we have not yet like seen the rest of the year, but this is gonna be amazing.
Also, I deliberately did not put any anime in that's currently ongoing, because it's really hard to like, let's take the show Erased. That was one of the best shows I've seen up until the end, and therefore the ending caused the show to be not as good as it should have been. So I don't want to rate the show before I've seen the end of it, or if I see like, oh, there's something missing. Maybe how are they gonna tie this up at the end?
Yeah, yeah. I
Um,
feel you. Yeah, I feel
mm,
absolutely. Okay.
we can for sure give our thoughts about like what we are watching right now, or
Or
anything
absolutely,
similar.
absolutely. We everyone can actually have an opinion. Everyone's opinions are welcome. So we're not here to make enemies. We're just here to just share. So at the end of the day, we are all friends. So keep that in mind. So don't trash anyone else's opinion. Okay, if you are allowed to have an opinion, so is the other person. Be respectful.
Oh, um, also, I want to give a word to Mitchie.
Oh,
I do not want to be. I think I'm going to be unavailable for a long time after. So yeah. Um, no words later. No words. Wait, what's that? I think I have a flight to Barcelona. Oh no. Oh no, is that the time? Oh, sheesh.
Crazy, crazy.
Yeah,
It
going
is
in
a
thunder.
gag. It is a gag. We do love Mitchie. It's a gag. For safety measures, it's just a joke. So it's tunnel. Yeah, it's tunnel. So I will answer your question later, Electrode. It is all depending on how the episode go. This is the very first time I'm doing a talk show. Um, so I wanted to invite someone that I feel comfortable with having a discussion. It is very hard to have discussions with people today without like them getting heated or taking it personally. It is very important. I have had very heated debates with Paks, like before, many times where we have agreed and disagreed. Um, but never once has it been. It has never escalated, which that makes it very comfortable for me to have this talk show. I do hope I will have more people where I can have this. It's very comfortable. Like you know your space. I'm gonna get the gloves out. Oh God, it's called a discussion. Exactly, exactly. All right, are you ready? Da, 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 da.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Okay, so I've made a little slideshow. I'm trying to be professional, so I've been doing my best to just figure shit out here. Okay, so our first anime. Okay, would you like to present
Shincho,
it?
yeah, this is Shincho Jusha, also called Cautious Hero. It's a pretty new anime, and I was low key really hyped about this one because it's made by the studio of White Fox, and White Fox has been has been making shows like Steins Gate, ReZero, Akame ga Kill, Goblin Slayer, and Arifureta, or at least they've been part of those shows, and especially animation styles. Remember to drop the full name. I can copy paste here
Yeah.
right
Oh,
here.
so overly cringed hero. Oh my God, that was funny. Okay. I'm so it is you can just say overly cautious hero. It is probably the
Overly
easiest.
cautious hero. It's actually all only called cautious hero.
Cautious hero? Okay, sorry. Yeah. Okay, cautious hero.
Hmm.
Oh, okay, it was too much. You got it. It no problem. So I know we both have finished it.
Hmm.
Should we tell a little bit about it? Just TLDR.
The teal. You know what? I've been talking a lot. So how about you
Oh
say?
yeah, you're not used to talking,
Hmm.
are you? Okay. So this is basically an anime about um it's a goddess. A goddess summons a hero. She's basically just pulling out from a like application form. She summons a hero, and the hero is not really what you expect. So she's like, "Shit. Well, I kind of have to deal with this guy, and he's overly cautious. He will just work out. He doesn't care. He will take every precaution in this world, and it is for me. It's funny. I am getting the vibes from Kill la Kill, if I'm not mistaken. Like the animation is very similar.
It's the same animator. So
It
yeah.
is the same animators. So when I first saw it, I was smitten. I did not know. Like I think the animation made me
It's
like it
actually
more.
it's also the same animators as the Goblin Slayers.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Damn! Would you look at that?
So the White Fox studio is actually a very old studio, and it's been around for a while. My favorite was Steins Gate, and I had really high hopes. You can do a little more synopsis with that. This is a new goddess. The goddess just got godhood status, and her first mission is to purge an S tier world as an S tier difficulty.
As
So
in
she had her,
like
yeah, it's
yeah,
like the
demons and
hardest
stuff.
of the hardest.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Oh no, I have to do this. I'm a brand new goddess." So she was browsing through all the peer people she could summon as a hero, but then realized like, "Oh wait, this guy has insanely high stats. And he's like so good. Uh, what on earth could be possibly wrong with this guy? Ah, well, whatever it is, I'll deal with it." And she summons him, and he is so cautious,
It is
like
yeah.
to the
Y-
point where it actually becomes cringe.
So what do we say? We're saying comedy. We're saying action.
I would say action first, comedy second,
Okay, okay.
with a little bit of dab of drama in the end.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I would say so. I would say so. I would say so. I do agree. So what's your take on it? How did you feel like in the like your impression from the start and then your impression at the end? Like what did you think?
Mm. Oh,
It is
this
hard.
is first of all, it's unfair
Oh,
because um, since White Fox made Steins Gate, which is one of my favorite animes, um, I had such high expectations of this going in. And there's no way that they could ever possibly beat those expectations. At the same time, I try to keep an open mind. Um, I saw the first episode, and they do the reversed fan service, like
oh,
with
they do that was
um, they show a lot of male body nudity, and as a hint to the female viewers. And you know what? I appreciate that. Um, it got a bit too much in the end, just like how I don't mind fan service, but I do mind pointless fan service, where it's just like it's overtly over the top. So, but they kind of stop with that going further.
yeah,
But the
yeah, yeah.
absolutely first two episodes, it was everywhere. Um, uh,
Ex-
I think
yeah, exactly.
I think if I would have dropped this midway,
Mhm.
I would have said that the show is cringe.
Absolutely. I do agree on that point.
I I did power through until the end, until the absolute last episode, and it redeemed itself to
Mhm.
a point where I actually felt good that I watched it, and I do not. I wouldn't say I'm gonna say binge on this one too,
It's a
because
bridge. Okay, okay.
yeah, because I don't find it binge worthy. Um, well, to be fair, if you're gonna watch it, you better binge it because if you stop midway, you're gonna cringe it.
Yeah.
So, so you kind of have to binge it.
So
Otherwise, it's
they
it's
just they just needed time to figure out what direction they were going.
yeah. I really didn't know. Yeah, exactly, LeBron. The end makes all the sense, and
Although
I
I
and I
do
do
wish it
believe
was
that.
different. I do wish it was different
Yes, I'm gonna say like season
without.
two is
Yeah,
gonna be 100% cringe because I think that they should have stopped at season one.
I
I
do
should
agree.
have. I think that they should have ended it without spoiling it in a way that was more fitting to the show.
Exactly.
Um,
Instead of satisfying everyone. Well, sort of, but not really.
yeah. I think you can call it that. It's
Yeah,
like
without
it's
spoiling too much.
it's the if you want to go with a dating sim stereotype, it's the generic ending.
Yep,
Like,
I would say so. Generic ending is pretty good. Pretty good way to say it. Generic
mm.
ending. Yeah. Yep.
But without the ending, I don't think like without the last two episodes, I don't think I would have given this a thumbs up. So I'm actually gonna give it a thumbs up. Thumbs up.
A
I'm gonna
thumbs
give
up.
it a binge.
You gonna say
Yeah,
bench?
yeah. I'm gonna
Um,
say binge.
I'm gonna say my opinion. I feel a little bit biased because I am a huge fan of Kill la Kill. I know it's a huge hit on. I know I don't like nudity. The thing is, it is very different. So I'm gonna try to like explain this to people. I don't like it. How to say it? Like when someone is forcing a feeling on me. So like, um, I'm very prude. Like everybody knows, I'm very prude. I like to have my privacy private. You know, for the special stuff one. You know, I like that kind of stuff. I'm old fashioned. Okay. Um, so I don't mind seeing bodies. I don't mind jokes and stuff like that. That's fine. But if you're trying to like get something started, um, it's not gonna happen. It just turns out weird. If someone like tries to force you know their love on you, you go like, no, thank you. But so this, I mean, I didn't really find. Oh, how dare you hydrate me? Thank you. Uh, thank you for the hydrate. I will hydrate. Paks, you hydrate too. I don't know what.
Oh, I just finished my drink, so
Think the big drink. Wait, I'm just gonna
yeah, the daddy
restart
no juice.
the daddy no juice. Well, you know what they say. You need some water with that too. Okay, let's see if it works a little bit better. Something is up with just I don't know why, but my tracking is a bit little scuffed today. Okay, as I was saying, I feel I was a little bit biased since it was like Kill a Kill, and I was like, I don't know, it's the hint of seeing the animation that just I do break pretty often. Oh, I gotta stretch. Oh shit. Oh, nudity for the sake of including in the media is cringe. But I don't mind like Kill la Kill technically. Oh, that is true. That is true. Like there is a lot of fan service, but like if you're over the top, I don't feel like they did over the top on this one. Like I found it like a more a satire
Do
jab.
do y- do you think the nudity was more forced, like more centered around the comical parts?
You know what I think?
Yeah,
I think it was fine in the beginning. But as the story developed, in my opinion, should have toned it down. Um,
but didn't they?
they did, but she's still I don't know how to say without spoiling too much, but when a character becomes over the top, obsessive. I'm gonna say obsessive, obsessed. Yeah.
Mhm.
It becomes weird. It becomes creepy, and I mean, I understand there's a lot of animes out there where it's the reverse roles. It is usually the guy on the girls. This one is a girl on a guy. So it's like it no matter the gender, it is still weird. It is still uncomfortable. So like
Do you wanna
sorry.
do you wanna comment on the Italian Bros and
Mm,
Oberon's takes?
okay, let's see here. The nudity one, but I don't mind Kill la Kill because technically plot. But faster. Okay. They embrace it as a choice. It used as a exactly slapstick. Absolutely. Let's see. I'm trying to make sure I never piss out the faster and uh. Let's take
I
the
d-
piss out of a. How do you mean?
I do feel though that I do feel like there's
Oh
there's a s-
yeah, I forgot that scene.
I
Oh,
can I
I'm gonna say
I c-
I'm just gonna say a
mhm.
tree. I'm not gonna say more. I think you know what I mean. That
Yeah,
was
I know it.
weird.
That was really
That
weird.
was
But
weird. But
and
they were
also
pushing it. I think they were
I f-
pushing it.
I feel like the scene with the lingerie store is was a bit pointless as well.
It, uh, uh, it came out funny. Listen, it came. Thank you, Merlin. Hello, Merlin. Thank you so much for learning. I think they could have done a better joke. Definitely better joke. So I mean, it has flaws. I'm still gonna say. I think I'm gonna say binge on this one,
Mhm.
but you
There is
have to
another
keep yeah.
Yeah, there's another anime that we're gonna come to later on
Oh
that's gonna
shit.
be way worse
Oh
when it comes
shit.
to this.
Oh shit. Sorry. I suddenly
So
grew. Suddenly grew. Their target audience was definitely for exactly.
yeah, like, but I mean, I think their intent. I think they got a lot of recognition with Kill la Kill, and I think they got a lot of recognition with like Goblin Slayer and the newer shows that they had. And I think they just wanted to go in Kill la Kill style with this one.
Definitely.
I do feel they fell short um, compared to those other shows that they had. But at the same time, they're not. These are just these are just the shows that they have animated.
Yeah.
It's not something that they produced or like they
Yeah.
wrote. So it's not the same writer. It's just the same animators.
I can see that actually. Like, and
Mm.
I think
The animation was still good though.
it was still good. It still had like plot twists, in my opinion. I really enjoyed.
Mhm.
Um. So yeah, I mean, definitely. I definitely check it out, my opinion. Okay, we're having a poll now for chat. Me and Pax have given our opinions. What do you think? Overly Cautious Hero, Binge or Cringe, if you've seen it. Wait, have I done something stupid? I don't think I've done something stupid. No, I haven't.
If you haven't seen it, you don't need to vote. Oh, that's a lot of not seen.
Not a lot of not seen. That is A-okay.
Maybe you should have a third option, not seen.
We're gonna make it. We can actually make a little document, maybe like we'll see how we work through what people haven't seen. I know a lot of people haven't seen a lot of animes, but give us the vote option. Okay, haven't seen. We can do that. We can absolutely do that. We'll do it on the next poll.
Would you recommend people to watch this though?
Ooh, that is like depends.
Let's say they are new to anime. They haven't
Okay.
watched much. Would you say like, yeah,
As
this
an
is your new go-to anime?
Nah, I wouldn't have this as an introduction anime. I would not. I mean, how receptive is someone that hasn't watched anime before? That's the question.
This feels like a show that if you have seen a lot of anime
Yeah.
and know all the
Yeah.
tropes,
Yeah.
um, kind of like how I think Konosuba does this, but it does it way better. And as like a parody on itself,
But
and just
also
like
Konosuba, you kind of need to have knowledge from previous.
yeah, exactly,
Yeah,
and just like
definitely.
I feel like Akame ga Kill is also under that category that you kind of really need a certain knowledge about the genre, about
Akame
fan
or
service,
Kill la Kill.
uh, both.
Okay, both got it. Okay. Maybe put two
Um,
haven't seen, don't want to see. That could be two. But no, I think haven't seen is good. I think that
what
is
do you
good.
mean? What do you mean, Merlin? With I was expecting to be recommendations.
Both of those. Which both of those?
Oh no. Well, we can do recommendations. Would you recommend this anime?
The thing is with recommendations is hard. Like I am not a yes or no person. It all completely depends on the person. That's why it's very hard to do a recommendation. Um, because I feel like a lot of people need more background, as you say. I do have an anime list on Discord where I have my own personal recommendations where they are not uh custom made for others.
I think um, I think anime should be treated like a very connoisseur style, and you can always go with like generic taste, and that will work for most people. But if you really want to introduce someone, I think you kind of need to know the person because
Definitely, you need to know the person.
let's
I
say let's say like my little brother, I would recommend him Bleach every day of the week.
For sure.
Um, if I would recommend it to a sister, I would say, "Hey, have you watched Nana? That's a really good show."
Yeah,
Or if you want some more that's like stylistic type,
yeah,
like Dororo, watch Dororo just for the story
yeah,
alone and for the plot, if for the people. So it's really hard to recommend an anime. Card Captor, Card Captor Sakura is gonna be really nice for a younger type of
yep.
audience, in my
I
opinion.
do agree.
If if you show this to a 40-year-old man, he's gonna be like, "What the fuck is this?"
That
But
definitely,
but
I
if
do agree.
but there are some shows that might speak to those persons.
Yeah, yeah. Yami, hello, welcome in. Dororo is it's oof oof. Okay, oof. It's I guess recommendation would be it that it is very hard. If I recommend something, doesn't mean it's gonna suit you. You feel me? So for me, it's a false recommendation. So it's like it's a very nuanced conversation. Yeah, absolutely. It's like if you like this or do you know this, absolutely for you. For me, um, it's more like I think what we have watched or like what I have watched and how it. What's my opinion? Would I finish it? Would I not finish it? What made me not finish? Like it's more in depth of conversation.
But I think Merlin is onto something here. Like we put this in binge, but as a newer anime watcher, would they binge it? I
That's the
don't
thing.
think so.
We don't know. We don't know because anime is starting to be a huge thing as well, a mainstream thing, like
Yeah,
animes, manga, and stuff. Like how I unfortunately like I cannot reset myself, so I can go like how would I react without no knowledge? That is like impossible.
and you don't need to feel sorry for for the side tangent. Your opinion is really
We
welcome
are here
and
to talk.
appreciate it. Yeah,
Your opinions matter. So feel free to
I
like
I
any.
am exactly. I'm literally just a token Asian guy, but I mean, it could be anyone here just
Definitely,
speaking their
definitely.
opinions.
Yeah, yeah, I do agree. So I've put this one on binge. Are you ready for the next one?
Yeah, I'm ready for the next one.
Okay. You know what? John. Exactly. So you have to have a little bit more background. I do agree. You matter. You matter. Yeah,
Well, can I say like as a side
good,
tangent here? I
good, good.
think that what Mel said is a really good idea. You could have a show dedicated about intro animes and what you would recommend to what type of group of people.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. That is also very good suggestion for a theme. And this is a
Yeah,
little
for
bit
sure.
what I'm trying, what I will be doing. I will be having themes. So, so we're gonna have different themes. Like today's theme is the new kids on the block, kind
The
of
new
thing.
kids.
Yeah, the new kids on the block. So yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I think it's really good. Dude. I think everyone like has those like not for first timers. All right, the next one. Are you ready though?
I'm ready. Let's go.
I don't know which one it is.
Atomic Galaxy.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Ooh.
Dead Mount Death Play.
Oh, this is a topic. This is a topic. Like the thing is the difference between you and me, Pax, is like my TLDRs is like I have forgotten like 90% of the stuff while you've remembered 90% of the stuff.
Correct.
Yeah. So how would you like TLDR this without too much?
Um, I would say it's a very different take on isekai. Um, it is about a person who dies in a fantasy world and get isekai'd into our world, and that's it's really hard to speak much about this show
Without spoiling.
without spoiling
Yeah,
a
yeah,
lot
yeah.
because this whole story is about the what are you gonna call it? The leveled information leak that you constantly get through each episode.
Yeah, yeah. I like what Mitch said. Like a reverse of traditional isekai. I
Exactly,
do like that. It's great.
but it it's really hard also to call it an isekai because the way this show is layered,
Yes,
and um, I this is one of those shows you really cannot speak much about it without spoiling like 50% of the content because
definitely.
there is so much
Yeah.
there is so much that um it has unnatural um unnatural
Introduction?
themes.
No?
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
themes as in like It does touch on the supernatural. It touch on uh, about death and rebirth a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It touch about magic,
Mm-hmm.
um, but more than that, I really can't go and say, I don't think I can say anything more
Mm-hmm.
without that.
So I've watched. I the funny thing is, I watched a couple of episodes. I think I watched like 3 episodes, maybe. And
A
honestly,
lot.
I did take a
Your
break.
your mouth says you're on episode 6, so
Y- Dude, I finished it. I finished it, but I did drop it for the sake. I did actually drop it because I was like, it was
oh,
nothing. Yeah,
you actually caught up with it.
I did finish it. Yeah, I finished it actually.
Oh, great.
So that's why I can have a little more insight in it. I'm looking forward to season 2. Just saying, shout out, season 2 coming. I think November, October, something like that. I can't remember. I know they had it at like the ending, but I did drop it after like 2 episodes. It was I don't think I was like too invested at first, but when I picked it up again, I was like, I'm gonna do it, and honestly, I don't regret it.
I think let's first talk about the expectations. This is made by the animation studio called Geek Toys.
Hmm.
Um, the only real big show they ever did was Plunderer, and
Plunderer, bro. Okay, maybe.
mm,
Oh, that's like it's good, but it's
exactly,
not good. The kind
but
of
it's not
thing.
good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I didn't have much expectations going in. Um,
I didn't know they did it. I'm
half
very surprised.
halfway through the first episode, I was like, I'm gonna drop this. This is,
Yeah,
I mean, or have it like a third monitor content at this point, like
yeah,
just like background noise at this point.
exactly.
But that that this is the type of show that twists a lot. It goes through one side of like the story and then completely tilts and go in a completely different directions.
Yeah.
And then you go like, oh,
Oh,
wait,
like there's
what's
connections to everything, but you're like did not expect it.
exactly? So I think it had a tendency to pull you in. I think it had a lot of what can I say, dead content in it. That
Definitely, definitely
I think they could have cut it down a lot because a lot of the content did not really
necessary.
feel up.
Maybe.
Yeah, it wasn't
Yeah.
necessary. It didn't feel a purpose.
No.
It wasn't to flesh out the characters. It wasn't to make me more engrossed in the story or in the mysteries.
Yeah.
Um,
Just a filler without
yeah,
taking a
it
whole
was
episode. It's just minutes instead.
exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I feel that.
I th- I think that this show is really easy to drop if you don't have the tenacity. And let's face it, everyone's busy nowadays. Everyone's like, have
We
their own
yeah.
shenanigans.
We just want to watch something, that's good from the
Yeah.
get go.
And I think that this anime suffers the MMO trope. It gets good after 100 hours. Yeah, but
Exactly.
who the hell got 100 hours?
Exactly. They do
So
have a rule if it's not good, but like, okay, honestly, this rule has been changed. Like I guess I don't know if it's a new rule or an old rule. Like, ignore first episode. If you like the second episode, either keep watching it or drop it. So you will know by the second episode. In my opinion, it is so vital for the first episode to be good.
let's see here. Merlin says there are very few animes that tightly animated edited do not have any fluff.
That's very
That is
true
true, but
to a certain degree. Mm.
there it all anime doesn't need to be like one of my favorite animes is actually called Subita F Ninaru, which everything becomes F, and that is one of the slowest animes you could ever watch, and or like Empire of the Galaxies, and those shows take like a plot point take 5 episodes, and there's like a lot of people do not. have the energy and time to
No,
just watch these.
exactly.
But those are meant to be like that, and they are purposely, deliberately very slow and extremely slow cooking because every moment builds a stepping stone for a character or like a piece of the plot or something like that. Um, and and it's really hard to recommend slow animes in today's space, but the people who have the time and the patience to watch these, there are some very good ones. But I do not feel like this one comes into that category. I feel like this is just slow at certain times, and it's not on purpose. It's just that it's
They don't
lacking
know better.
direction. Yeah,
They don't know
like
better. Yeah.
it's I'm not really sure why they have these dull moments or like slow moving moments in this anime. Um, so I'm not really sure if here's the thing. If they would condense this anime
Mhm.
to like a OVA with
Mhm.
like 3 episodes,
Mhm.
I would watch this in a heartbeat.
Mhm. Mhm.
I do not know if I would call this binge
Mhm.
more than I would call it cringe.
I think I think the problem is with animes like this is that if they're good the second half, imagine watching this once a week. People are not gonna watch this. You feel me? So
Yeah.
it has to be good from the get go. I think if like even though I really like the way it ended, um, it was
I'm
not captivating enough for me. Like if I drop an anime, there is reason.
okay, I'm gonna ask you, did you find the show good in general?
That's the thing. I like the second Paul. God damn it! I read Paul. Second part of the anime more than the first. More than the first few episodes.
I'm gonna say the show started with a banger. They went out full speed. The first episode was high
Oh
octane.
yeah, it was, and then it was the second episode that just dulled it
Yeah.
until like
So
fifth episode, I think. It started like you know
I'm
the.
gonna say I like this show, but I'm still gonna place it on the cringe
I'm
because
gonna. I do agree.
this this show takes too much effort to go through. You can like it. I like the show. Don't make the mistake that I do not like the show. I
No,
do
no, no.
like the show. I just wish it was 3 episode over. That's it.
Yep, I do agree. I do agree. I think they could have done a lot better with the time they had, in my opinion. And I'm gonna agree. I'm gonna agree on the cringe part for once. We do have a little poll. Sorry for hiccups. Dead Mount Play, binge or cringe, or haven't watched. I've seen. Let's see here. 4 people have not watched it so far. We have one binge. I'm just gonna just minimize this one, and we're gonna put it on cringe. That is
I am so sorry, Oberon. I know you love this show, but
it's really good. I'm still looking forward, even though I put it on cringe. I am looking forward to season 2. You know, I kind of get the vibe of the show from how y'all talking about it. Ah, it's very. I would love to hear your opinion about it. Honestly, I love hearing you guys' opinions. What you think? Like,
yeah, but like
hmm?
if you like it's the reason why I put it as cringe is because I there's so much anime nowadays. Like if this was 2010, yeah, like just binge it. Like there's no reason not to. Um, but this is 2023.
Yeah.
You have shows like Jujutsu Kaisen, Banana Fish, Uranize,
Oof,
Dororo,
oof,
Dorohedoro.
oof.
You have so many good shows,
So many.
and how does this compete with that? It can't.
No,
But
cause we don't have time anymore.
we don't have
We
time.
don't
But
have we don't have time.
for a person like me that has always like I work I work over 12 hours a day.
Mm,
and I always have a show on my second or third monitor,
mm,
depending on how
mm,
bad the show is.
mm,
And I always have something on.
mhm,
And for me, I get to experience all these um, low low key, not that famous um, shows,
mhm.
and I would definitely I would definitely watch this, and I am definitely gonna watch season two because I think this is low key good,
Okay.
but I don't think it's good enough for the general population.
I do agree. I do agree on that. Like me myself, I don't have that much time as everybody knows. I have a full-time job. I always keep working on the stream and stuff like that, like preparations. You know, and trying to edit yada yada a lot. AK, I don't have a lot of time. So when I want to watch an anime, I kind of want to have something I watch for several days, even if it's like 1 or 2 episodes a day. In my opinion, it needs to be good.
Okay, we got some spicy takes from Jami coming in here.
Oh
He
shit!
says,
Oh
"Watch
shit! I
it.
seen.
I
Ooh.
seen it. Okay,
So we
Wh-
saw the poll result. We have five who did not see it, and then we had actually binge. I think was it binge, and then cringe last. If I'm not mistaken,
I think so."
binge had three. Nice. Binge won. So you guys are saying binge. Interesting. Interesting. I like that. All right. Let's see here. Watch it packs. You've seen it. I think watch it packs is like be careful. I think we're having a little bit of
Yeah.
spice. What you gotta
So,
do, big boy?
so what is your take, Yami? What do you feel about this?
Friendship over.
We can. I want back to.
No, but
I have seen all of them. Uh,
we have seen
yeah,
these are the animes that we have actually seen. These animes.
and like I said, I really like it,
Yeah,
but I
but
do
it's
not
not
feel.
enough for a binge.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is funny because it's a show you have to binge.
Yeah, but it's like, yeah. I feel you.
Cause
It's a difficult. But they could have done that definitely. I
yeah,
do
for
agree.
sure.
Yeah. There's room for
Okay.
improvement. Okay, next one. Are you ready?
Oof.
I don't know which one it is,
Spicy.
but okay. Pajam. Oh no, shit. You know what I forgot?
No.
I'm an idiot. I prepared something special. Oh no, I prepared something. I totally blanked out, bro. I did something just for this occasion. Are you guys ready? I'm just gonna show you what I did. Oh, you know what? We're gonna do it after this one. We're gonna do it after this one. Or should I? Fuck
Go
it,
for
fuck it.
it.
I-
Go for
I'll
it.
I'll
Go for
show
it. Go
you.
for it.
Okay, you guys know we gave the first one a thumbs up. You know what this means? Just do it. Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I hate that it's behind. Why is it behind? Wait. Okay, there we go. There.
Also, no
Yeah.
sound.
Oh, you can't hear it. It's JoJo. Yes. Super funny. And then we have when it's bad. I have this. We gotta have it here. So every time we like or dislike something, that's what we're having. I'm sorry, I forgot this. I will do better. So have a little screams like oh no and yes, if we like it or dislike it.
Okay.
Ah, fuck! It's both a little
Really good job.
surprise.
Okay. This one.
Ah,
Y- you are completely right, Merlin. We should have the title somewhere on the layout. I
yes.
think that's yeah,
Okay,
but that's
so this is
good
the.
feedback.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate. We will do better. This really it helps us. It helps us. I'm really new to like setting stuff up. It was a lot of technical work. I'm just saying I am not used to it. But thank you so much. Thank you so much. Uh, I appreciate the feedback and the scuffness. Pin a title now. Heavenly Delusion.
Tengoku Daimyokyo.
Mm,
Uh, this one. This one is from IG Productions. The
I recognize the name.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, I
They have
should.
made shows like Attack on Titan, Vinland
Oh!
Saga, Haikyuu, Guilty Crown. These are titans in the industry. These
Ah,
are massive,
damn, okay,
um,
that explains a lot. Oh my god,
for
this is
sure.
exciting. Okay, okay, cool, cool, cool.
I would say next to Mappa, these guys are up there. Like they're not as big as like the really big ones, but
Hmm,
IG Productions is still really really big, and
but they are
they are
growing. They are growing, aren't they?
they are growing because the type of anime, like they're more picky. Um, they're more like Attack on Titans, Vinland Saga, Haikyuu. These are
Dude,
really big
they
shows.
are really good animations. In my but okay, I'm not gonna talk about it. I think they could have done better in Vinland Saga. I expected a little bit more. That's
Oh my
I'm just gonna leave it
god!
there. We're gonna have this discussion some other time. I'm just gonna it's the motion, okay? That's it. That's it. In the fight in the fights. That's it. I'm just gonna leave it. Okay, yeah, back before I get hatred. But Haikyuu is animation is peak.
You should know, Merlin. Tuna has a lot of spicy
Oh,
takes.
I have so I don't
Um,
hold back. I do not
I
hold
have,
back.
I have a conversation thread going between because um, we recommend animes to each other and sometimes watch animes, and her takes on some animes is mind-boggling, and
It is
like,
fun. I love being honest. It hurts. It hurts the soul if someone hates it. So bitches.
so calling Vinland Saga animation mid, I have,
Okay, that's
I,
the listen, that's the problem
Jesus.
with an artistic eye. I can see the fault. Like I unintentionally watch like I hate it and love it at the same time. It's a blessing and a curse. I see frames, I see coloring, I see shading, I see details unintentionally, even though I would just want to watch anime, and that is where I can see flaws. And when I see flaws, I go like, this is what they could have done better. That's it. So if I just compare what they've done before with like, this, I go like, you know what? A little bit sloppy, in my opinion. That's it. That's it.
Are you worse on games? Oh, I feel that, Marilyn.
Definitely, definitely. Okay, Heaven Moon
Okay,
Delusion. Would you like
yes.
to try to do a little TLDR?
The TLDR of this anime is it's set in our world more or less, but at a non-disclosed future. It's basically a post-apocalyptic world, not as bad as like Mad Max or Fallout style, but it's definitely post-apocalyptic. It is a very interesting take um, on on a lot of things, and uh, I would say this show highlights. I think it does highlight gender identity issues a bit to a point that makes it very interesting. But I can't really go further in it than that.
I do
Uh,
agree. I
so basically, the show is about these two people on the picture. They have a mission to go to a place. She's the bodyguard, and he is the delivery package. Um, and you also get their their story, their side of the story that is the current time, but you also have a flashback to another time, another era where they go through um another part of a story. It's very hard also to, because this is a mystery. This is 100% mystery action, um almost horror like. um I would strongly recommend this for adults. I would not recommend this for young people to watch at all,
what would you say a
because
young person is?
I would, since um, it has it has clips of s- um, assault in the
Yeah. So would
in
you
a- in
say
a,
like my issue is with like when people are saying like this is for young, this is for like what would you say? Because
I would say
after
100%
high school,
18 plus.
okay, after high school, so you have developed a little bit. You understand the world a little bit more.
I don't think you can watch this straight out of high school because I don't think you have experienced life enough. Because this is such a cruel and yet lovingly show. I don't think that you can relate to it in a way that makes it justice. I think you need to have some meat on your bones. You need to have had your first crush that dumped you over some bullshit reason. You need to have gone through your first job that you got sacked from because some bullshit reason, because Janet from accounting thought you looked funny.
Oh my
And
god, I can feel this so hard.
uh, I I feel like this is an adult show in every sense of the way. The animation, the content, the the spine tingling suspense, and it does have it does have some younger elements that everyone can enjoy, like the mystery is, I think, is rated for all, and well, obviously not anyone below the age of what you're supposed to watch it at, like 18. But I do believe like everyone can find enjoyment in watching the shows and uncovering the mysteries of this heavenly delusion. But I think to
You
get
will just understand it better with some
I
meat on your bones, as you said.
yeah,
It you will just it will make sense.
it's the same thing as watching Citizen Kane, or like watching like that Holocaust movie Schindler's List. You get like everyone that went to school when I did watched Schindler's List as like an educational movie. And I think that if you watch Schindler's List when you're 13, 14 years old, you're not going to get it the same way you're going to get it when you're 25.
Exactly.
And I feel like this show is the same way. You're gonna find extreme enjoyment from this show. Um, but if you're older, you are definitely gonna understand this more on a deeper level that you might not do unless you've had faced at least some hardships in life. Well, now, what is your take?
I have Nuvem saying, "Would you recommend this anime for someone that doesn't watch a lot of anime?" I would recommend this, and definitely, like you're saying, I was smitten by this anime. A lot of you might know. Um, I heard there was Greg from accounting. Oh my god, what the fuck? Hi, Greg. Issue with Janet. Take it up with Janet.
Oh
Hi,
shit,
Greg. That
it's
is.
Greg.
Oh my god, that is so lovely.
I swear I filled in the tax reports.
Oh my god, that is amazing. I love that. I was smitten. I was blown away. I think I didn't have any expectations. Also, a shout out to the banger intro. I'm just saying, we're not gonna play it here, but if you ever heard it, oof, I keep listening to this day. It's a banger intro. Um, of Heavily Illusion, but I was smitten. I am. A lot of you know that I'm a huge fan of psychology. I love mystery and like a good plot twist. Honestly, a good plot twist. But damn, I felt stuff watching this anime that I didn't think I would feel. It felt real, and that is, I don't think many animes makes it feel real, like as in like a relatable on a personal level. What do you think, Max?
I think that and um I think that this show can only feel real if you have experienced like hardships.
Yeah,
Um
and huge. I'm just gonna say it. Oh my god, I can't say since it's also like spoilers,
Spoilers, yeah, I
but
know.
I'm just gonna say kudos to them for touching on a very huge matter of
Gender identity, you mean?
gender identity. I have
Yeah.
never seen anything like it. I'm a huge person. I'm completely for accepting yourself, accepting others. Like no matter, like it's the soul that matters for me. You know
I
how you are
think,
as a person, and
um, in my opinion, there's a lot of shows that force this topic in, and
absolutely.
I don't feel like they do it very justice, or they do it even right, for that matter. This show takes a whole new take on it and spins it around, twists it, turns it, and it's so fitting to the story in general that I do not think it would have been equal good without it, and that's really good.
Okay, you want a spicy take?
Yeah,
They didn't use it for a selling point.
they
Drop
did
the
not.
mic. You're welcome. For once, we have something we can relate on that is not a selling point.
Yeah, for
so,
sure.
so what are we thinking? So, Heavenly Delusion, guys. I know you have. Some of you haven't seen it. What do you think? Binge or cringe, or have not seen it? For me, it's 100% a binge. I I don't know if it's gonna be its second season. I just want to know more. I'm craving it, and I'm loving the feeling. I
It's
would see it again.
for me, it's 100% binge.
100% binge.
Yeah, I could not, like, weeks could not come fast enough for this show. I was literally on hold every week just to like get a new episode in,
I feel you.
and
I feel you.
it's been a long time since I had that feeling.
Something that like enriches your life, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
yeah, exactly. Would it be Paks sold this item too well?
I mean, that's a recommendation. That is like, hey, you know, it's not it's not too abstract for someone who hasn't seen anime. You know,
It
there's no too much
Do you feel
at
like
here.
this is following the anime tropes?
Oh, you know what? Okay. Question, counter question.
Mm,
Western or is it or Western or
Eastern?
Eastern? Exactly. I would say this is more Western type of anime.
I believe that um, this this show follows a movie formula
Absolutely. Yes. Yes.
more
Yes.
than an anime formula.
Correct. Yes.
I do not feel, when I watched it, I didn't feel like I was watching an anime in the way it was structured and the way the story was told and unfold. I felt like this was a show, and I could definitely show this to anyone,
Yeah.
no matter like their preference or whatnot.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Or you
Uh,
love to get into a discussion of storytelling. I know you're a big fan of that, Merlin.
oh my god. Imagine if we could just talk about the plot. I wish we could talk about it. I don't want to just make it ruin the flavorful experience that may come for people. But definitely I'm gonna put it on binge. I think we all concluded it's a binge. We have one cringe and six haven't seen so far. So
Is it okay if I take 5 minute break?
absolutely. You know what? We can do a stretcher. Great job
Mm.
so far. Really proud of you.
I
Especially,
would
yeah, sorry.
I I would very much like to hear the opinions of the person who said it was cringe, just for the sake of
Definitely. Oh,
argument. Like
yes, yes, yes. Oh, sorry. Fuck yeah! Thank you. I will get better at it. But
be-
definitely, the opinion
because
of the cringe.
yeah, I really want to know, because since we both agree on this one as a binge, I really want to hear someone who did not like it and
Yeah,
why did they not like it.
yeah,
Because in my opinion, I find I find conflict give more information and nuance to than just agreeing, in my opinion.
I do agree. I do agree on this one. So yeah,
Okay.
if you do have an opinion on the opposite of us, then please do share it. We're gonna take a little 5 minute break, a little stretchy, and yeah, you know what to do. I'm just gonna do like this. We're gonna do a little bit of this. I won't be playing. Wait, I won't be playing. What do you mean? The Wasp game right now. I'm just gonna set up. We do have a good be right back screen. Wait, can we just like? I haven't fixed anything. What the fuck? Okay, there we go. I think this is fine. And awesome transformation. Down with the bomb. Be right back. All right, we are back. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. I hope everyone has had a little break. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Are we back, Mr. Paks? Sorry for the chair.
I am back.
Hey, let's
I just
go.
fixed another drink.
Hell yeah. One sec. Okay, I felt I had to need to sit a little bit closer to the PC. All right. We are hydrated. I don't have snacks, but it's okay. I hope you guys have snacks. Okay. So, two binge, one cringe. Are we ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be spicy. I think I'm so
I
nervous.
okay. Okay. Ready?
Okay, next one is da-da-da-da-da, Hell's Paradise.
Jiguraku is all called in Japanese.
Yep. All right. All right. This is gonna be spicy. Ooh. So this
Uh,
is this is another mappa. Uh
yeah. I'm not sure if we need to introduce Mappa, but for those who have not seen Mappa, uh, they have made bangers such as um, Chainsaw Man, Jujutsu Kaisen, Dororo, Zankyu no Terror, The God of High School, Yuri on Ice, Banana Fish, and a whole, a whole
lot.
lot more.
Yep. Especially
Um,
the recent years. They have really like just like yeeted to the top in my opinion.
um, there's a show currently running called Zombie. Nanto.
Was it Zom 100? Because it gonna be
Yeah,
that
yeah,
one? Yeah.
exactly. And there have been funny jokes about the guy is actually working at Mappa Industries
Oh
because
no! Oh, it's a jab. Oh
it's a
shit!
jab.
Oh, it's a
Uh,
jab about working for. Oh my god, that is.
because Mappa is um, the rumors has it, and the rumors have some credibility to them. But the rumors has it that their employees are so
Oh,
hard pressed to work.
dude, I can imagine. They're
Yeah,
just taking jobs left and right.
yeah. They're producing show after show after show,
Yep.
and you can tell like some of the shows like where their style has become more not sloppy, but like speed drawing it to make it more cool, but that's not actually it. They are doing it out of necessity because they cannot keep up with the tempo they are doing.
I can
Um,
see that being a thing. And in my opinion, like for example, like Jujutsu Kaisen, you could see that it has influenced a lot of like details into Hell's Paradise. So we're gonna do a little like this. I'm just gonna Hell's Paradise. I'm just gonna pin it so everyone knows the name. I'm gonna unpin it. There we go. Um, and I felt I don't know. Is it a little bit copy paste or how? What do you feel?
okay, since seeing it, since it is a Mappa show, it comes with a Mappa brand of uh, quality. It comes with the credibility and the big heavy weight of just the Mappa brand. And I think that's either that will make or break the show. Um, I love to see the animation breakdown. For sure, that you have to reach out to Tuna for that because Tuna is the premier animator here. Um, the thing
I'm
is
just
with this
judging.
show,
I just feel like I'm just judging. People are like, do it better. I can't. I just see the flaws. God damn.
like knowing that like they have some real like Dorohedoro is in my opinion one of the best ones. Um, Chainsaw Man, Jujutsu
Mm,
Kaisen, those
mm,
are such big names. So
mm-hmm,
you can't really go into a Mappa show and go like, yeah, well, let's see what it is. Like, no, you have expectations. Like, it's gonna be really good
mm-hmm.
animations, art style, you name it. Um, and in my opinion, the show, let's say, let's take Yuri on Ice. I don't think the animations was good enough.
On the Yuri on
Um,
Ice?
yeah, I think that Yuri on Ice had mediocre animations at
Honest,
best.
you know what I think? I think
Yeah,
Yuri on Ice actually opened up the way.
it it
They
did.
they did something that was utterly difficult. And I've seen a little bit of a process of making it, like, like the skaters and stuff like that. Yes, there were a lot of flaws, but I think just like as we discussed previously, like Toy Story was good for that time, the first one. And I think I feel a little bit more like that with Yuri on Ice. For the time it was made, it was supreme.
Uh,
Oh, right now
yeah.
it's not a poll. It is just the name of it. So we're gonna do a poll in a minute.
So with that in mind, um, I I came into it with like, okay, I knew what I was gonna get.
Mm-hmm.
Is like I was gonna get action packed and very heavy on the animations. Um, I believe like the most of their shows
I'm trying to drink.
um, are are more focused towards the animation styles,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
that the story comes second
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
to a certain degree. Um, and that entirely depends on what anime they're adapting. But I always know that I'm going to get really good shows.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And to a certain degree, I feel like, wait, maybe we should do a synopsis on this one. So,
Do it.
Tuna,
Absolutely. Yep. Should.
no, 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 you
Oh my
Tuna.
god,
I
dude. I will see if I can. I'll see if it is a lot. So just TLDR. Um, a lot of convicts instead of so this is like the samurai era, right? So instead of being um beheaded for their crimes, they actually um have a chance to redeem themselves. So these chosen criminals are basically escorted to an island on a mission to find the elixir of life. So each of them are assigned with a I'm gonna call it executioners. I think that is the best way to describe it, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. I think there's just so much to spoil otherwise. Or what do you think?
mm, they are convicts that are tasked to. I mean, I think you can spoil what their mission is because that's pretty early on, and it doesn't
Yeah,
really
okay.
affect.
So it is a deadly island,
Mhm.
basically.
They
It's
are
a
tasked
mystery.
with
Yeah.
yeah, they're tasked with fetching the elixir of life.
Yep. That's it. No, but there's so much more to it, but that is the uh, main goal, and then there's a lot of more to it. So,
Do you want to start this time?
oh shit. Okay. So, honestly, when I first saw the poster for this, I was like a little bit, yeah, like I don't know. I thought it was be like maybe it's another, you know, action type of type of anime, and I was like, I'll give it a shot. I give it a shot, and I can't remember if it was the first or the second episode that hooked me. But goddamn, I enjoy the story. Honestly, I enjoyed. There was so much to take in. It was it was visually pleasing. It was story pleasing, and man, I think I'm still shocked after the fact that like I want more. I finished watching it, but I need more. I'm craving more. Is that weird?
In my opinion, of all the anime shows, and just like Marilyn said here, love to get into discussion on expectations of animes and
Mm-hmm.
literally any media you consume. In my opinion, Hell's Paradise is the most Hollywood written show there is. It has a very clear defined beginning, middle, and an end. And like it, Hollywood shows have a very defined structure, or like movies as such.
Yeah.
They and most animes are mm, a bit wishy-washy on how they structure their shows, and you can tell with a lot of bloats and fillers and stuff.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Just like we said on Dead
Yeah.
Mount Death Play,
Definitely. Yeah.
that show would have for sure been better if it was written like a Hollywood show.
A proper story. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
this one has a very distinct proper storytelling,
Mm-hmm.
and I would say if you only know stories from a Western standpoint, I think this one will satisfy you more than a lot of the off-brand or very obscure types. Um, that's what I think. When it comes to animation, what do you feel about it? Like, if you compare this to Jujutsu Kaisen and Dororo, Dorohedoro, all those big ones, how would you say that these hold up in animation wise?
I'm gonna get. Oh my god. I'm gonna get hate. I um I think this is one of the better stories, although I can actually see that this is a rushed project in a sense that they are holding back on a lot of stuff, like on the animation, on I'm gonna just almost say the graphics, because you can see a clear difference between what they have put in the intro. So usually when you like watch an anime, you first watch the intro and you go like, okay, this is what I'm expecting, and then you are met with very bland color. No, actually, it's not bland. It is flat colors, which I did not expect. So for me, getting adjusted to flat colors was odd. I warmed up to it eventually, but in anime like it, I was missing dynamic, and I don't know if
I
that's the style. Ow,
I f- I feel
ow.
like the setting itself is very vibrant.
It is very
I've
vibrant, but it does make
uh
it feel like the characters are a little bit out of place, if that makes sense.
just oh, that's a really good take, Merlin. Uh, Mappa is degrading in quality because they keep getting bigger properties that
Yeah,
could end up hurting them.
definitely.
I 100% agree with that opinion.
Yep.
Um, I think that um, I could feel that in Chainsaw Man so much. Um, and okay, to be fair, uh, okay, so animation wise, let's take Jujutsu Kaisen,
Mm.
God of High School. Do you feel like those animations and artwork are better or worse?
Better, so much better, so much, especially when they're like my favorites too. But because I remember very vividly, first time I saw Jujutsu Kaisen, my jaw, I was like almost screaming when I saw the animation. Like I don't mind the the I don't know what they're called, but there's like the blurry mid animations that
Hmm.
aren't as detailed because you want that swift movement. That was like so mind blowing. God of High School, oh, dude, like when you can feel a punch, it just makes a huge difference.
But I'm okay. But as compared to God of High School's animation slapped. But um, God of High School story, now that's another thing.
Oh,
God of High
that
School,
is new. Yeah,
the yeah, the story of God of High School was not good
it lacked because it
in the
was not a
animation.
best adaptation,
No,
in my
that
opinion.
was just like
Yeah.
shows like God of High School. That's just visual eye candy.
Yep.
But compared to God of High School, Jujutsu Kaisen, Kakaguri, Chainsaw Man, how would you compare this story in Hell's Paradise? Like, where does the storytelling or like the setting, how does that fit in your opinion?
How do you mean fit in?
Like, if you compare it to okay, God of High School is a really bad example
Mm-hmm.
because God of High School is probably one of the worst stories I have seen on anime.
Mm-hmm.
And if you compare it to the manga, is the Korean web comic, um, it's night and day. It's so bad.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like they leave out major plot points for whatever reason instead of making it a more drawn out show. They just punch it flat. Yeah,
I mean,
manhwa.
God of High School is basically watching a match of something, any sport. Like you're there to watch it, and that's it.
Yeah, but it's like God of High School is like it's the tournament arc
Yeah, that's it. And I mean,
version of the
in
it's
my
it's
opinion, we should have the discussion.
yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
But so with that in mind, um, that show is on the lower end when it comes to story,
Mm-hmm.
but Jujutsu Kaisen has a really good story.
Definitely.
Um,
So, like planned out
where
story. I think
yeah, where does Hell's Paradise fit in? Like in their in that hierarchy, so to say. Would you say it's more towards Jujutsu Kaisen or more towards God of High School?
I would say if there's a middle, just draw a line in the
Hmm.
middle of those, and then I would say tilted more to Jujutsu Kaisen, in my opinion. But it's not Jujutsu Kaisen. It
Hmm.
is lower. So if Jujutsu Kaisen would be a 10 and God of High School would be like a 1, I would say 7. 7. I would say this one story wise,
Okay.
or 8. Yeah,
I
somewhere there.
I feel like they wussed out a bit.
They did
Um,
definitely.
like they brought up like one thing I when I watched Hell's Paradise, and here's the thing: any show that that brings up Ainu, the old indigenous people of Hokkaido Islands,
Mhm. Mhm.
like they are the other Japanese people. Whenever a show brings up that, I really wanted to go hard. Golden Kamui does this really good,
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
and I feel like they sh- I feel like they wussed out a little bit.
Yeah.
I still feel like this show is definitely for the more um average reader and watcher.
Mhm.
I feel like um this is steak and potatoes. This is something anyone and everyone can eat,
Mhm. Mhm.
unless you're vegetarian, of course. But
Wait,
like
vegetarian
this
can eat
is
potato. What do you mean?
yeah, sure, but not the steak. The
Oh, the steak. Okay, yeah. Okay, okay, okay. Got it. Got it.
So this is like the ground. Like it's it has a very likable animation, very likable sound to it.
Mhm.
It has a
Mhm.
very likable story,
Mhm.
and it's for the masses.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
I feel like this is something you could show to anyone
Mm-hmm.
and they would be like, yeah, this is a pretty decent show.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't have any of the high or
Mm-hmm.
any of the downs, in my opinion. I still believe it's a good show.
Would you like if instead of like waiting like once a week, let's say you newly discover it, would this be a show you would watch more of? Because I think like they did a really good job making you curious for the next episode.
Yeah.
Yep.
Uh,
Thank you so much for being here, Merling. Thank you so much for the lurk. No problem. Thank you. Thank you. Really appreciate you being here. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I would definitely say like I said in the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
this is very Hollywood styled. Like let's say you watch a Hollywood TV show,
Mm-hmm.
like they have very dramatic endings that like hooks you in for the next
Yep.
episodes, and it
Definitely.
it has very clear cut structure in their storytelling,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm all for it because I think that for anime to move forward
Mm-hmm.
we need more of these type of bread and butter types of show. Um, let's let's compare to a Kamiga Kill. A Kamiga Kill is not going to bring in many new viewers.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically a tip of the hat to the old squad, like the old people who
Mm-hmm.
watch anime for a long time. Meanwhile, this as a first breaking point, I
Mm-hmm.
think this is does amazingly good job.
Mm-hmm. I do agree. I do agree, and I would also recommend it to the people. It's pretty straightforward. They explain it really good. Like it just keeps people in the loop, in my
So
opinion.
So the question is it binge or is it cringe?
I'm gonna say it is a binge for me.
I'm gonna agree. And this is for sure a binge. You know exactly what you're gonna
Where is
get.
you guys
It's
going? Oh, sorry. Yep. Sorry. Don't mind me.
you know exactly what you're gonna get, and it's basically comfort food anime.
Comfort.
And
Ooh, yeah. That good term. Good term. Yep. Yep. Definitely. Okay, we're gonna put it in the binge. I do like that one. There we go. So far, 3 binge, 1 cringe.
it's been a
Yeah,
good season.
it's been a decent season. I'm not gonna say too much good, but yep. So we're gonna do a guess, yes, yes. Now I fixed it. Oh my god, there's so much to fix. Yes, yes, yes. All right, okay.
Okay,
Oh my
moving
god.
along.
Oof. Okay, are you ready?
I'm
Next
ready.
anime on our list. I'm just gonna unpin this message. There we go. Is da 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 da. Ooh, Godless World. Isn't it? Is that the name?
Kamikatsu, working for a
Kamikaze.
god in a godless world.
Yes. Kamikatsu.
Which is
Bon appetit. Working for a god in a godless world. Right?
Yeah, exactly. Which is really funny because the Japanese title is not even close to that.
Oh, really?
It's actually Kaminaki Sekai no Kamisama Katsudo.
Jesus, that was
Which
long.
yeah, it's
Thank you for the hydrate.
it's doesn't even have Kamikatsu in it.
Oh, weird. Isn't it technically just I don't know. I'd like Konosuba. Because it's like Kono Subarashi blah 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 blah. It's like a super long, but it's just
Sure,
Konosuba.
but yeah, but that is just a translation thing.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Oh my god.
So
This
with
is so interesting.
So this show is
Oof.
basically the synopsis is that um, there's a guy who get isekai'd, another isekai. He get isekai'd into a different world. Um, he basically gets sacrificed by his dad, who is a cult leader, and that leaves him very distasteful to religion.
Oh
So
god.
when he dies, he prays, please, please let me end up somewhere where there's no fucking religion, because I hate religion. Everything sucks about religion.
Oh
Um,
my god.
And then he gets reborn, into a world where there is no God. They do not know what the word God means. And the concept of not having a God is very interesting.
It is. It is. You don't think about how much like religion you are using in your daily vocabulary, like oh my god or please God or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So, like, to come in a world and when your go-to explanation is like, oh yeah, no religion this and religion that, and
Mhm.
it's very hard.
Yep.
Um, the studio who made this is called Studio Palette. They are in Western countries and not very popular. They have
Oh.
only done a very few shows.
Mhm.
Um, they are a bit more known in the Eastern Hemisphere,
Okay.
but it's because they did Shonen Ashibe, which is basically a kids show in Japan.
Oh, okay, okay. So they're newbies basically.
They're
Would you
newbies.
yeah.
It's like saying the studio behind Dexter's Laboratory is going to make an anime, and you go
Mm,
like, oh,
yeah, yeah,
okay,
you don't have much expectations.
exactly.
Okay, okay,
S-
cool.
So I came in watching this very, very open-minded. Um, I
I don't know if I finish it honestly, which is very
um,
interesting.
yeah, and just like Maokai Treatmaster says in the chats,
So Maka says I watched 4 episode of that one and I just stopped because it was kind of boring. Normally I watch everything and everything to the end, but that one was hmm. And the oh my god, dude, the CG I think that was just I
yes,
think this is 100% just a meme.
it is.
Just how much they can get away with making a meme.
This
Oh
entire
my
show
god.
is a meme.
It's a
This
walking
is
meme.
this is a new take on the way, like let's say Konosuba,
Yeah.
like Kill la Kill,
They
and
have a
like
lot of references.
yeah,
100%.
it's this is not an introductionary anime.
No.
This is not something I would recommend to new people.
No.
Um, so with that in mind,
Ooh.
as a meme, as a joke, as a ploy, how did you find this?
Honestly, I think I feel like this was kind of created out of anger.
That's a really funny take.
It is a very fun because it was meant to make you frustrated. I felt frustrated several times until that's the thing like I felt so frustrated and angry until I realized that that's the whole point. That was the point of the show. They don't tell you, but it is actually just a huge flip off. Like their intent
Would you say it's rage bait?
it is a rage bait. It is 100% rage bait. I don't think I've ever stumbled upon a rage bait before, but this was a good one. What about you? What do you think?
I recognized pretty early, like like episode two. I recognized for what it was, and I tried to see it for what it was.
Yeah.
With that in mind, I I watched this. Like I did get some funny, like smirks and laughs from it, like
Yeah.
with the intentionally really bad CGI, with the intentionally really shitty plot points and stuff like that. But at the end of the game,
Mhm.
uh,
It didn't justify in my opinion. It was
no,
not enough for me to keep watching it.
no, because here's the thing. Um, we have talked a lot about Konosuba,
Yep.
specifically Konosuba season one.
Yep.
Konosuba season one did this right. They took a genre that was overly saturated, which is
Yeah.
isekai. They turned it upside down and made a mockery and also made it fun. This show feels like it's imitating it, just like
Definitely. Oh,
another,
definitely.
just like another show on this list,
Oh.
and and this just falls flat. It's not funny enough.
No.
It's it has some point of fan service, but it's really hard to like who is this for? It's it's obviously made for a person like me who has watched a lot of anime.
But
But
it's
then you
still
go
not
like
good enough. That's the thing. That's already been done. So who is it for? I feel kind of this move was pretty damaging for an animation studio that is not well known. I think this was a setback. Um
I think it was a risky move.
it was
Like
yeah.
either you because like since the like the I keep remembering the scene with when he invents the harvesters, the grain harvesters, and it's literally just a copy paste of like a stock photo
Exactly.
of a
Exactly.
harvester,
Yes.
and it's really funny,
Yes.
and it has some small tidbits that makes you
Go,
really
what the
smirk and
fuck?
laugh
Like you go like why? Why would you invest money in this? Why would you
because it's funny.
just like someone just took a project and went like I will do whatever I want. And it's like, yeah. It's oh my god, it's like a poor fiver.
It's really funny
It's
the
like
way
you
they do
get what
it.
you pay for.
Yeah, but I mean that's the whole point. Like I think they needed more of that. I think to be fair, I feel like this was a show that tried to do something really funny, really cringe, and just um
But
and
it
do
just
it.
fell short.
Yeah, because here's the thing. Here's the thing. Um they took a very, very risky project. They ran with it, but then they held back. They never
Yep.
went the full mile and just started like,
Start
I
wavering,
don't
and
know.
yeah, I
Yeah,
feel a lot of animes are really backing out of what could have been.
yeah. Instead of just going ham and going full blown into the full meme, they try to step back and go like, no, but we kind of want to make a show. Let's make it a little bit like this and a little bit like that,
I
and
hate those. I hate those.
a
Stick
bit
stick to it.
wishy-washy.
Yeah, just stick with it. Honestly, that is the best
Exactly.
thing you can do. So we
I
have put
think
up a poll. I'm sorry. Binge or cringe, Kimikatsu. So we have two cringe for now. Haven't watched it. One. We'll see. Hmm. Sorry for
this
interrupting.
No, no, no. Um, imagine if a show like Kill a Kill halfway started like oh no, we're gonna skip on the whole transformation. We're gonna skip the whole talking close. We're gonna just make a proper show and like make it into a half decent ReZero adaptation instead.
Ah, ugh,
Exactly.
ugh.
It loses its punch. It loses its
Absolutely.
meaning.
Absolutely. So you and I are agreeing this one is a cringe one, unfortunately.
100% cringe.
100%
Uh,
cringe.
It's very few shows that I drop, and this was one of the shows that I was very close to dropping several times. And in the end, I actually dropped it before the end,
Oh
and
shit.
that is very rare for me.
I'm gonna say it without spoiling. I think after first episode, I almost dropped. Maybe second. I'm gonna say maybe second because I don't remember. But you know the plot twist
Yeah,
when you
I know the
go
plot twist.
when you went gasp and like hot diggity dog, this seems awesome, and then it wasn't that, and you went like shouldn't have done that, should not have done that.
It's it's kind of like you go to a Tex-Mex restaurant and you're expecting that tasty, spicy, um, you know, a
The authentic
burrito.
food.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
authentic food. And all you get is like, Walmart frozen,
Really skin,
enchiladas.
yeah, just frozen. They
And it's
just
like,
heated it up. We call it done.
and you go like, oh, well, I mean, at least make a meme out of it. So
Okay, so far we have three on cringe. I'm happy that people actually agreeing with us on the cringe one. Haven't watched it 3-2. All right, all right. So I'm happy we are actually on par with this one.
I do feel like I want more controversial takes. I want a person to just come out and go like, you know what? I found
I
this the best anime I've ever seen,
Oh
and
my
this is
god.
why.
Oh my god. No, you would roast him.
No, I would
I'm just kidding. You
w-
wouldn't roast him. You just roast
I
me.
w- yeah, that's true. You should know better.
I should know better. How dare
No,
I?
no, no. But seriously, there's when it comes to opinions, there's no right or wrong,
No, no, no,
and
no.
um, I feel like this. If someone would say like, "Hey, I actually like this show," I would so much welcome them to explain why they like it because I am desperately seeking any form of reason.
Mhm.
Like maybe I missed something. Maybe it's a very specific type of genre of people that really like it,
Mm.
and I am all for it because I feel like varied opinion is also very interesting.
Mhm. Mhm. All right. Then we're going to have
So
a little no on that one. All right. Are you ready for the next one though?
yes, yes, yes.
Oh, okay, okay. I think you might like this one. Okay, 3, 2, 1, swaffle. We are here with Marshall. Oh
Gasp,
God, gasp.
Marshall.
Marshall, magic and muscles. Bestest TLDR you can ever do is Hogwarts, Harry Potter with muscles. You're welcome. It is literally
You,
what that is.
you mean Swolworths?
Swolworth, let's go. Hell yeah. It has comedy. It doesn't really have, I mean, it has, no, it doesn't have story? Does it have a lot of story? That's pure parody. It is pure parody. So 100% comedy.
Okay,
Okay, shoot. Shoot.
so
Shoot.
this is made by A1 Pictures. You, when I said like Mappa is the top, like when it comes to renowned
Mhm, mhm,
and fame,
mhm,
I would say A1 Picture, IG, they are like sniffing in the heels.
mhm.
A1 Production has made the animations for Sword Art Online, Shigatsu wa Kimi no Uso desu,
Which one
July
is
and
that?
April,
Oh, you're lining. Okay, okay.
Boku Dake na Inai Machi, um,
English?
Sword Art Online. Oh shit, I
A
don't
lot
know
of
this one in English.
a lot of I think erase.
Erased.
Thank you so much. Thank you. A lot of people are gonna I think prefer the English version.
Yeah.
Just so you
Okay.
know.
Blue Exorcist, Fairy
Oh,
Tale,
very good.
Love is War, Darling in the Franxx.
Oh, that's a huge one. That's a huge one. Wonderful.
So,
Jesus Christ.
and also one of my favorites,
Hmm.
Anohana, the flower we saw that day.
Oh, bro, that is beautiful. That is
So
beautiful. So we have
this
a lot of
studio,
expectations when we're
yeah,
like hearing all of this.
this studio.
Hmm.
I mean, the amount of work they've done.
Hmm.
I think they're most known for Sword Art and Fairy Tale and Love is War.
Yeah.
Um, Wotaku is also one of
Oh
theirs.
my
So
god.
I mean, they are heavy hitters, and they have so varied. I
Yeah.
mean, if you take Sword Art Online, that's a one type of art style.
Hmm. Hmm.
Fairy
Hmm.
Tale is one type. Wotaku
Absolutely.
is another type. Grimgar is completely different.
Grimgar. I didn't know they did Grimgar. That is, oh, that's huge. I would have never guessed. That's
So,
huge. Jesus
so,
Christ. Yeah.
so this one is all over the place. You do not know what the studio can produce. Um, one day you're watching Erased, one day you're watching Seven Deadly Sins, and the art styles and animations are so different so that you cannot know. I'm not saying they have made the stories of these; they are
Mhm.
just the animation studios. So I do not know what to expect. Um,
I like it.
fair,
I like the diversity.
their diversity is also what makes them so hard to predict
Mhm.
what they are gonna make.
Mm.
Blue Exorcist and Fairytale are more generic art styles
Yep, yep.
and animations.
Mhm.
Meanwhile, Your Lie in April and Wotaku is very much in a different way.
Mhm.
So, with that in mind, I went in this um, assuming it was going to be a comedy.
Mhm.
Um, And to a certain degree, I was very much right.
Mm-hmm.
But I was not expecting the amount of drama it also built in. Um, it's basically so the synopsis is like a guy who, in a world where it's a crime to not have magic powers, he's a guy who has no magic powers. So he lives in the woods, minding his own business, not doing shit,
Mm-hmm.
just doing a lot of workout because he's swole AF,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and that's his whole thing. He's just really, really,
Whoa.
really swole.
Like insanely. Oh my god.
And for reasons that we won't go into for spoiler territory,
Mm.
he has to enroll in a magic school, which is basically Hogwarts,
Yeah.
where everyone else is the top, the elite of the magic users.
Mm. Mm.
So here he is, a guy who is basically a walking felony, enrolling in the top elites
But the
magic
lowest
school.
int as well, just for fun.
If this
Dude, this
if
is a
this
D&D character, 100%.
if this was D&D character, he's more Grog.
Oh my
And
god, yeah, from Critical
yeah,
Role, yeah. The like barbarian.
this guy. But the thing is, he has a pure heart.
He does
He's
have a pure heart. Like stands for what he believes. It
he
ain't much,
does.
but it's mostly cream puff. I'm just saying.
Okay, it is. Okay, so with that said, the show's um is 70% comedy
Yeah.
and 30% drama.
I'm gonna say 20% drama and 10% cringe. As in like it's not cringe is bad. It's like you will go like, oh my god, like secondhand embarrassment. Like, oh my god, I can't believe like I had that when I watched it, but it was funny. It's like I was screaming of like
How is
how
that not comedy though?
yeah, but it is, but it's like it's the ridiculous crime type of comedy. It's like I can't believe they did that. And it's like, I don't know, it was so exciting. I felt like, I don't know, I was so happy, but I was also so embarrassed, but also like, just, I don't know. It was just magnificent. I love it.
Okay. How would you say the art style is? Because this comes from A1 Pictures.
Um,
Um, how would you say that the art style and animation holds up?
Animation top. I think they did a really good job with the animation. I did not expect it to be, especially when there were more I'm gonna say fighting scenes. Okay, I'm gonna say fighting
Hmm.
scenes where I did not expect. I didn't expect the logic in the comedy. I think they did a good and like it's a good balance of animation art style with the comedy when it
Hmm.
just feels right.
Okay. Oberon says this martial is peak satire.
It is peak in my opinion.
Okay. Story wise,
I love it. It's
how you do?
pure. It just like it's just good. It's just ridiculous. Ah,
It's basically a fighting version of Mob Psycho. I feel that.
yeah, yeah.
But okay, so for me,
Hmm.
I felt this was dipping in Deadman Dead Mount Death Play. As in,
Yeah, but they started
there,
off good all the way.
yeah,
You
sure,
feel me?
but I felt like some of the stuff was a bit bloated. Okay,
Oh, like what?
I feel like the cream
Oh,
puff joke was done to death.
I don't care.
I
It's
f-
so fucking good. It is so fucking good. I don't care. It is pure. It keeps going.
that's the thing.
Da, 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 da.
It's very unapologetic.
That's true.
Uh, and I respect them for that.
Yep.
I feel like it was a bit drawn out from time to time,
Mm.
but overall, I think they just went with it.
Yep.
Like we just criticized we just
Cream.
criticized Creamy Style Kamikatsu
Yeah.
for wimping out.
Yep.
These guys did not wimp out.
They
They
did
went
not.
full. They did full on.
Yep.
They stuck to what they believed in and went with it.
Yep.
And I'm gonna have to give them a pass for that.
Mm-hmm.
But uh, I do feel like they could have done more with it. I did feel like the beginning was good and the everything was good about it. I just didn't feel it hit like all my synapses and
Mm-hmm.
like
Mm-hmm.
dopamine did not get like punched correctly
Mm-hmm.
in a way
Mm-hmm.
that I felt like, oh my god, this is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I would say I would recommend it for a certain type of majority,
Mm-hmm.
a certain type of people, and maybe even the majority.
Mm-hmm.
But I would not give this a full-on pass for everyone. Um,
And by the way, just so you know, the binge and cringe poll is up. Do you think Marshall is binge cringe, or maybe you haven't watched it? Do make sure to do a little vote vote. Yeah. Yeah. I think
so
I think Marshall started off. Okay, this is the typical. Oh, Cobra, thank you so much for the head pats. I think it started off as we're just gonna do comedy, and then halfway it like developed the story, and then it got really interesting. I got a stretch. Thank you so much
man,
for the
do I have
stretch.
to stretch?
Yeah, you
Oh my
have to
god.
stretch. Thank you for showing me love. I appreciate it. It hurts. I hope you're doing well. Tell them it's all for jokes. All for jokes. I don't know if all for jokes. Favorite expression. Everyone is taking everything seriously while he's vibing. That is very true. He's just doing his thing. But you should love. Have a good one. Thank you so much, Cobra. I hope you have a lovely day. Happy to see you, bud. So, Pax, is this binge or cringe worthy for you?
Oh my god.
Yep.
I mean,
It's got a One Punch Man esque. Yeah,
I
definitely.
I disagree on the One Punch Man because One Punch Man was better. That's just all I'm gonna say. This did not hold to the standard that I had. Um, I do not feel like this is a bad show in any way,
Mm-hmm.
shape, or form.
Mm-hmm.
I believe I believe that they could have done more.
Sure,
Um,
sure.
I'm not gonna put it at cringe, even though I am, oogling the cringe button a little bit and go like,
Ooh, okay. Because Chad has actually voted up a binge. So I'm binge. They are binge. Are you binge or are you cringe?
yeah, I get it, Oberon. I know it's meant to go in for a laugh with a sprinkle of story, but it, if we go by binge pure value, if I would sit down and watch every episode from back to back, I would stop midway and go like, nah, I'm good right now, and then go do something else. This is not a show that grips me in to the point where like I have to watch it. Is it a bit of cringe? It is a bit of cringe because
That is a good kind of cringe. Come on.
fine. You know what? I will. I do want to give the cringe, Nuvem. I do want, but
Imagine.
but the problem is it's not as cringe as the other two shows I have up there. So it's like, is it more
Controversial.
towards?
Ah,
It's something you would bin while making cream puffs. You know
100%.
what?
You know what? Facts.
Uh, so this is a Binge show for me.
Yeah.
But if I have to, if you put a gun towards my head and said like it's binge or cringe, I would put it more on the binge side. But
I don't have a gun right now.
that's okay. You have a knife.
Okay, I have a knife. Bitch or
Uh,
cringe, bitch.
okay, if you're forcing me, I will put it on the binge. But I don't feel feel as the other three shows on the binge.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
A bringe, yeah,
Brand,
I
it's
like
an
bringe.
adorable term. It is wonderful. So we're gonna say it's yes, yes, yes. What? Oh no, no, no. The oh shit. The poll is done. We did the poll. It happened. What happened? What happened? We already did it. You goof. Thank you so much, though. Thank you. Okay. Next one. We have a couple more with
Oh,
3 more to go through, and then we're
we
gonna
have
have a
three
little.
more,
Yep.
but um, two are easy, or one is hard.
I'm not
That's all
gonna
I'm gonna
say.
say.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything.
Okay, sure.
Okay. Sorry. Yeah. You. Yeah. I need Jesus. I need Jesus. Okay. Are we ready? Are we ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready. Let's
Three,
go.
2, 1. Oshinoko. Da na na.
Oshinoko.
Oshinoko. What's there to dislike? Maybe you have something to dislike. Binge 15 times in a row. Oh my god, people going crazy. Oshinoko, ladies and gentlemen. Um, how would you TLDR this without actually?
So, TLDR. Um,
Would you
you
call
have to.
would you call this slice of life?
I would not call it a slice of
Drama?
life. I would.
Supernatural?
I would call this drama, supernatural, and mystery. Because at the end of the day, it's about a mystery,
Mm-hmm.
and the journey towards the end of the mystery
Mm-hmm.
is slice of life with a splash of drama
Mm-hmm.
because of what they're experiencing.
All right. All right.
I would not. Can I just delete this, Oberon? I'm so sorry. I do not want to spoil it for anyone. If that's
Yes.
fine with you.
Absolutely. Yep. 100%.
Um, Here's the thing.
Wait, did you
It's a
ban him?
no. I just deleted it.
Oh, it says unban. What?
What? No, it's. I pressed the
Weird.
delete
Yeah,
button.
no. You did the right thing. Why did it say unban? Oh, bro.
Um. So
Oh, okay. Just I'm sorry. Okay. I got
Jesus, you
worried.
throw me off here. Jesus,
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes.
I'm just a
Please go on.
substitute.
Yes.
Jesus
Yes.
Christ.
I'm sorry. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Okay.
So, um, so basically, the synopsis is it's two twins, a brother and a sister. One wants to become an idol, and the other one, through necessity, become an actor.
Yeah.
Um, because he thinks the only way to get to what he wants is to nestle himself into the the
Basically,
acting scene.
Hollywood.
Yeah, basically
Basically,
Hollywood.
Hollywood. So yeah.
And that is literally the only thing you can say about the plot without spoiling because
Absolutely. It will be having a pilot episode that is a huge introduction. It's basically a movie. So if you like, it's a must to watch the entire thing. You can't just jump into, because it's gonna start with an episode 2, basically.
this one has the highest entry barrier of all the animes because a 1.5 hour pilot show
That was
is gonna be
amazing.
it, but it's also gonna be a deal breaker for a lot of people.
It will definitely.
People who watch One Piece on two times the speed is not gonna have the patience
Or
to.
if you just have time for like one 20-minute episode a day, then you're gonna have to like pause it and just remember where you were, and like keep continuing it until you're done.
And also, um, it's so hard because when you watch it, it's like, oh, it's an idol show. Mm,
It is.
no, not. I
It
mean,
is. Like if you would it is. It is.
but
But there's more to it.
So this one is the okay. Anyway, this is made by Studio Dogo Kobo. They have made Plastic Memories, Himoto. Um, I don't know what it's called in
Oh,
English.
yeah,
Himoto. It's
yeah.
called.
Little
It's just called Himoto.
Imoto. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Umaru-chan.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly.
Gabriel Dropout. Um,
Don't recognize. I recognize last.
Shikimori is not just a cutie. It's Dumbbell, the workout
Oh, the
show.
dumbbell, the workout anime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yuri Yuri. Um, let me think of the English name. My senpai is annoying. It's like
So
it's.
a lot of graphical. Would you say that? Or
I would say when it comes to graphics, they are not that high up. I mean,
no?
they're not Mappa. They're
They're not.
nowhere
No,
near
absolutely not.
nowhere near. They're nowhere near A1 production. Nowhere near IG either
Mm,
when it comes to their renown, their famousness, if you want to call it that,
mhm,
for their animations. They are a studio known for very beautiful graphics
mhm,
and very gripping
mhm,
storytelling,
mhm.
or just slice of life in general.
Mm.
This is the slice of life studio,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That makes
and
sense.
then you have Oshinoko.
Mm.
Oshinoko takes everything they have. I feel like all the other shows up to this point has been like the training arc, like
Absolutely,
like
absolutely.
you see like Naruto going out to the woods, like training on his ninja skills for 20 years, and then bam, here comes Oshinoko, because it has a vibrant art style that can only be competed with shows like New Game.
New game. Yeah. What?
No Game, No
No,
Life.
no game, no life. Exactly.
It,
Yeah,
it it has the vibrancy, it
yeah,
has the punchiness,
yeah,
it has so tight animations when it comes to certain things, and it's so beautifully drawn
yeah,
together with a story that will slap you in the face so many times over
yeah.
and brings you into such a deep atmospheric. I This is very rare when it
It
comes to
just did
anime.
everything right.
This one, it hit. Like, they are as beautiful and well made as the twins themselves.
Yep.
No flaws, no nothing, just spot on. Does well, I shouldn't say it has no flaws, but it has such minimal amounts of flaws that unless you break it down and nitpick it
Mhm.
at such a microscopic degree,
Mhm.
you're not gonna find any flaws. The shows have flaws, but it's so irrelevant,
Mhm.
and it's so hidden that the normal viewer will not know it.
How do you feel? Since the release of Oshinoko, it has actually plucked down the number one then standing anime, which was Full Metal Alchemist. I don't know if it was Brotherhood or Normal. I think it was Brotherhood. How did that make you feel? Because
I
Oshinoko has claimed the
Yeah,
throne.
Full Metal Alchemist is a really good show, both of them.
Hmm.
I am partially more towards the non-brotherhood version, but
Hmm.
that's another take.
Hmm.
Um, and I feel it's justified.
Hmm.
I feel like Oshinoko, if you put a gun to my head or a knife in this case, and say pick one, I will pick Oshinoko, because I think Oshinoko brings more to the table
Yep.
than Full Metal Alchemist,
Yeah.
and that's saying something.
I'm gonna say it was really it was a hard pill to swallow because I saw Fullmetal Alchemist being bumped down without watching the anime first. And I was like, it's something about being it's overly hyped. I get like when things are hyped. But I was like, I'm gonna give it a go, and I understood. Let's just say I understood because Full Metal Alchemist was the anime, like the animation at its time. But, time moves on, and here came a new winner. And, even though it was a hard pill to swallow, it is understandable because there's nothing like this one.
Okay, I have a few criteria I
Okay.
always weigh my items against.
Hmm.
Um, like I have animation,
Hmm.
I have the story,
Yeah.
I have voice acting, and I have soundtrack,
Oh, yeah.
and just general how I felt
Hmm.
watching the show.
Hmm.
Um, I will say Full Metal Alchemist was for its time.
Yeah.
It touched on things that I rarely feel,
Hmm.
and it's Full Metal Alchemist is the whole package, in
Hmm.
my opinion.
Hmm.
Um, the songs, banger, voice acting, bangers,
Yep.
story, banger, animations for their time, banger.
Hmm. Hmm.
And you can only compare it with something of equal level.
Yep.
Let's take Oshinoko soundtrack. What do you feel?
Amazing.
Animations,
Amazing.
story.
Um, a little bit conflicted by the ending of season 1 because of reasons, debate how that's gonna go is like, but beside that, I think it's been very good. Yeah, I think I enjoyed it. It was just yeah, I don't know. It's a binge for me, honestly.
And then you have the general how it made you feel. I'm gonna be honest and say I think um, this is so unfair, but I watched Full Metal Alchemist when I was so much younger,
Yeah.
and it felt like it had such a good storytelling
Hmm.
in a way, and it um, they are highlighting different things. Um,
Yeah.
they are like the loss of a person,
Yeah.
the loss of your humanity,
Yeah.
um,
They're
and I mean,
tackling like real issues in the world as
yeah.
well.
And I think I think that they're doing it the same way, but I feel like Full Metal Alchemist actually edges out Oshinoko just a little bit
Hmm.
with their topics and their heavy hitting ideas and
Hmm.
emotions. That's just me. I do, however, feel like Oshinoko deserves to be in the number one spot.
Hmm.
But if they ever did, a new remake of Full Metal Alchemist, but in a style that is more fitting to like
Today. Yeah.
today's standard. I'm not sure I would still put Oshinoko because,
Hmm.
but then we're debating:
Yeah.
is that nostalgia?
I mean, it is. I don't know. I don't know. That is very hard. What do you guys think? Because I know, like, I love Fullmetal Alchemist because I don't know. It's still the best thing I know. It's not on place one, but it was. Which one? Fullmetal Alchemist or Oshino? I would be very surprised if there's something that took over Oshino. Um, but yeah, I mean, definitely. I'm gonna say binge on this one. There was something.
He
Oh, sorry.
he's actually right.
Oh, it's not. Wait,
Oshinoko is not the number one.
what?
It's actually still Full Metal Alchemist
It
Brotherhood.
bumped up.
Actually, there's several. So you have Steins Gate, you have Bleach, Gintama,
Oh shit.
Attack on Titans, Hunter x Hunter.
Oh.
It's like they are. Um, let me see here if I can find it.
Then my
Um,
question is,
Oshinoko is on number 31.
oh did, but it was actually on the top, as a
It was on the
score
top.
of like 100. Then it just dropped. I can see some of it dropping. I know one of the characters really irked me. I got really annoyed that I got heated because it was just what they were doing. It was annoying. But as soon as that character was not in frame, everything was fine.
To Okay, I think, like I said, um, it's a really good show. It does have some flaws, but like for
Yeah.
the majority of the people, they're not gonna know what those flaws are, and they're not gonna care. The flaw in my the biggest standout flaw,
Mhm.
if you really nitpick it,
Mhm.
is that the first episode carries like the 1.5 hour
Mhm.
long carries so much emotions and drama
Yep.
that the rest of the series cannot follow. I
I
think
do agree. I do
it
agree.
started out so strong. It was
It
hitting so
yeah,
hard that it was impossible for the show
to
to
keep up.
keep up with
Yep.
that.
100%. I do agree on this one. Yep. But the question is,
Uh,
would you recommend this to someone?
I mean, that's an. First of all, let's read some comments.
Okay.
Um, Pyro says Oshinoko beats out Full Metal currently because of the new topic it touches, and it's more relevant.
Yeah.
And it's on a time where social media is a life force for so many.
Yeah.
I agree. Full Metal Alchemist was never a current topic. Full Metal Alchemist was basically a life in general topic.
Yeah.
It had war, it had loss, it had uh, yeah, the seven deadly sins,
Yeah. 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 Absolutely.
and about humanity as a whole. And that is such a harder topic to sell. So I think pacing wise, story wise, Full Metal Alchemist to be on top for so long it's a it's a I want to say it's a mo- uh, it's a reference to its good storytelling. I do feel like it is a lot of nostalgia too because so many people revert so much.
Hmm. But I think it's also doesn't it have to do with a lot that Fullmetal Alchemist did Brotherhood stayed very true to the manga.
I believe so. I
I
don't
have
think
not
it
read it
was.
myself, but I have read a little bit, but not enough. But definitely, like that was like the reason people loved it as well. Like, well, a reason maybe, but yeah,
Oh, overall, do you not agree that Mashal is Bing? If so, where were you when I needed you, man? Jesus.
exactly. So,
Man,
what's your take?
I was alone in the cringe can
Yeah,
camp
we were
on.
gunning it. We were pointing guns. I mean, knives at him. So I had to have Binge. I can't decide. It's a bringe. I understand it's a bringe. Yep.
Okay, so back to the current topic.
Yep.
Oshinoko. It's just a clear binge for me.
It's a clear
It's
binge. It's a clear binge. You guys,
yeah.
what do you guys think? Can we have a little poll of Oshinoko? So we're gonna say it's a yes, 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 yes. We like it. We'll keep it. You can do I can do a poll. Uh, okay, never mind. So fast, Jesus Christ! Thank you so much. So, is it binge or is it cringe in your opinion? We have a lot of binge, which is really nice. Okay, we're having one binge, two binge. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And then you and me, we got binge. We got four. Already made the poll. Gosh, wow. Gosh. Gosh, so far so good. So far so good. Oh my god. Haven't seen it. We have someone who hasn't seen it.
Oh, you're in for a wild ride.
Oh damn. I'm so excited to hear your opinion. I can see the poll, but the problem because I haven't watched it, that's okay. Then you fall into the category of haven't seen it yet. And that is a okay.
There's actually a lot of people who have not seen it.
Yeah, and that
Um,
is understandable.
it actually like when you check on Mel, you can see that there's a lot of people. It has so many fewer votes
Hmm.
than the bigger names, and and that is like let's take Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. It has over 3.2 million votes.
Hmm.
Meanwhile, Oshinoko only has 600,000 votes.
Jesus, it's a lot lacking. But then again, then my question is, hear me out. Back in the days, people
Mhm.
used my anime list way more than today.
That's very true.
So of course it's gonna have more ratings over the years.
I mean, yeah, I think you actually have a point on that. When I check, Vinland Saga only has 400,000 votes.
Yeah,
I think you're onto something there.
yeah,
But I mean, it's also hard um, to rock the first spot like they did.
yeah. Of course, of course. Um, I mean, the best way to act. I don't know which services do provide Oshinoko. Um, but then you have to like grab the statistics from all sources, and that's gonna be very difficult.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Yeah.
There's no way that's ever going to be possible.
No, exactly. Okay, so we are yesing Oshinoko. We have two people who are binging it, two people who have not seen it. In my opinion, go check it out
If you have the time,
if you have the
it's
time. Absolutely,
it is a massive time investment,
it
and
is.
so the barrier of entry, like I said, is pretty hard.
Yep.
So if you have 1.5 hour where you feel like, you know what, I'm gonna have some takeaway food, some
Oh, that's
snacks,
nice.
some drinks, and just have some quality you time,
Mm,
that's the show for you.
yep, I agreed. Okay, on to the next one. So it's a tie. So binge instead. Yep. Binge. We're all binging it. Okay. Next one
Okay.
is boppity boppity boo. Oh God, which one is this one?
The legendary hero is dead. Yusha
No
Gashinda.
way. Okay. Oh my God. Okay, not gonna lie. Right off the bat, I dropped it after the first episode.
That's the first one.
After the first one, or the second one, I cannot remember. It just did not. I don't know why. It, d- could you explain it a little bit for me?
Sure. So this is a show um, about a person who accidentally like this is in a fantasy, not an isekai, but like a fantasy old type of world where like magic and things exist,
Hmm.
and the main protagonist is he's a deadbeat. He's the nobody. He's a wash up. He's like whatever, dude.
Hmm.
And he accidentally kills the legendary hero that's supposed to kill the demon lord.
Yep.
And that synopsis had me going.
Yep.
I really wanted to see this. For me, um, okay, well, first of all, what is the studio? The studio is Leiden Films.
Hmm.
This is also not a small studio.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
you have Tokyo Revengers.
Oh, interesting.
Uh, you have Yamada-kun to what the fuck? I'm sorry for swearing. Yamada-kun and the Seven Witches, which is a bit harem-ish. Uh,
Interesting. Interesting.
it has Ashlan Senki,
Ooh.
which is really good.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but but those are some really good shows.
Mm-hmm.
But then you have shows like Berserk, the 3D one.
I have not seen it.
You shouldn't.
Oh. Yeesh. Okay.
So, so with that in mind, I was hoping to God that this was gonna be a Tokyo Revengers and not a Berserk adaptation.
Okay.
Because for me,
Mm-hmm.
the way the synopsis played out is
Mm-hmm.
like, oh, I accidentally killed the hero. Now I basically have to take his place.
Yeah.
That's for me. It was hitting every Konosuba vibe there was,
Ah, yeah.
and I
That
was
I was about to say that. Like that sounds very much like Konosuba.
yeah,
Like
and
it's
I was hoping because this was supposed to be a pure gag,
Yeah.
funny comedy anime,
Yeah.
and it does have some elements of it.
Yeah. It wasn't he like without spoiling too much, the bank wasn't he like very perverted?
It was.
Yeah.
Uh, oh,
Ooh.
Konosuba, the 1 out of 10 anime. That
I think it
hurts.
just shanked you. Sorry, Pax.
That hurts.
Mitch's words, not mine. Oh, that probably saved you.
Oh,
That probably
oh my god.
saved you. A little grace.
Who stole my kidney?
Ah. I dropped it. I didn't like the hot take. That's okay.
You know, it's okay. You live in Texas. What are you supposed to? I mean, it didn't have enough guns. I guess.
Oh my god,
No,
Pax.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Michi. I'm sorry, Michi. Um, it's opinions. All opinions are valid. Um, and Konosuba is not for everyone. It's heavy slapsticks. It's comedy. It's very strong parody on the anime world in general. Um, and I believe, like I said, I watched this one,
Yep,
and it was not Konosuba.
it
I
was not.
love,
It's
I,
all like another
yeah.
attempt.
This is an attempt of Konosuba.
Yeah.
Um, it's way more lewd.
Yep.
It's way cringier jokes.
Yes, it
It's
is, Mitch.
lacking the tongue in cheek that Konosuba has.
Yep.
Um, yes, Michi. Konosuba was the one with Megumin and Darkness.
Yeah.
They
Explosion. Minded you. Minded you. Minded you. Oh my god, my favorite.
yeah. To be fair, Konosuba season 1 was the best,
I do agree.
and
I do agree. And then
we're not,
kind
we're
of.
we're not we're not we're
Okay,
not
okay,
gonna
okay. Sorry.
go
Yes. Zip, zip,
into
zip.
Konosuba. Is a topic for another show, another person, perhaps. Anyway, this is not Konosuba.
Yeah. This is not Konosuba.
This this is not even close. I think it tries to be,
Mm.
but realizes it doesn't have the writing, it doesn't have the animations,
Nope.
it doesn't have the characters, it
Yep.
doesn't have the voice acting. All it has is a banger intro song.
Wait, is it an outro or an intro?
Shinda Shinda.
No, I sometimes get it as recommendation when I listen to music.
Yeah.
So.
And that's literally all it has.
Mm?
The voice acting is not even on par because the voice acting in Konosuba, you can hear that the actors are having fun.
Yeah.
This one,
Was
I
just
think the
worse.
actors is cringing too.
Yeah. Yep. No. Should we should we really do a poll? I think
I mean,
let's
yeah.
do a poll. Let's do a poll. Binge or
Maybe
cringe?
someone out there liked it,
You know
and
what? Yeah.
I want to validate their opinion
Yep.
that you are allowed to like something.
Absolutely. Okay, let's do a little poll.
But
So your personal take is it binge or is it cringe?
100% cringe.
100% cringe.
I finished the show,
Mhm.
which is actually more than I did for.
Kudos to you, honestly. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I plowed my way through it, on a third monitor.
Jeez. I
I
would have put it on like fourth or fifth, like maybe. Very turned
Jesus,
down.
wait, Jesus, how many monitors do you have? No, but in all seriousness, this is not main monitor
Yeah,
entertainment
exactly,
on a
Vinci.
laptop.
Absolutely. Or that one iPad you use in the kitchen for like recipes, but you never actually use it. It's like outdated.
Oh my god! Wait,
Pew, pew,
the
pew.
the tuna lord dropped. She has an iPad from 2005 in her
Exactly.
kitchen.
Listen, you get it once, and it just sticks there. All right, so we're agreeing on bad.
It's cringe. It's unfortunately
It is not good. We shaming
no,
corner.
like
No.
PewDiePie would have said.
Oh, dude, I wish I had PewDiePie. I wanted to do PewDiePie's, but it
Well,
would
I'm
have
sorry, I'm
taken
not
the.
PewDiePie. God damn it. He was busy.
Imagine. Imagine.
He's in the other room. I'll go fetch him.
Oh my god, that would be so random. Just suddenly just hearing him. Okay, okay. Next one. Last but not
The last,
least. Are you ready?
I mean, that's your opinion.
There will be a fight. I'm just saying a fight will break out if it's necessary. Not ready. Okay. Three,
The
2,
last show.
1 is
My love story with Yamada-kun as level 999.
yes.
Or in Japanese, Yamada-kun to level 999 no koi wa suru.
Long ass name. Yamada.
Yes.
Yeah. I call him Yamada 999. So yeah.
Like most people.
Like most people, yeah. We
The
keep it
guy looks
short.
like Mashal. Ooh, spicy.
Do I have a type? Probably. I swear to God, I've seen so many memes of actually people like, oh, if you go like this guy, this is your type. The only one I didn't watch. Oh,
Uh,
go to sleep. Go to sleep. Good night. Sleep tight. I keep getting close to pressing play.
Take care, Makai.
Close to pressing play. When are you gonna play spray? I have to. Oh shit. Okay. Oh damn. 6 minutes. Oh my god. Wow.
Yeah, I guess you have to watch the VOD later
Yeah.
to see how bad this is gonna get.
I feel you. Wow. Sir Pax,
Mm.
would you like to take a stage?
I'm not ready. How about you do the synopsis and I'll do the rest?
Okay. TLDR. Would you say it's a rom com?
I would say this is 100% a
A
rom-com.
rom com, yeah. It's a rom com anime. About a girl that gets dumped and a guy that likes to play video games. And
And also, as all guys who plays video games, he is absolutely drop dead gorgeous, like all gaming guys, right?
100%, 100%. And they don't understand social cues. They are just super good at video games, super handsome, of course, of course. No, no, no. Okay.
I mean, obviously, everyone in chat is basically a model in their own rights.
Hell
You know,
yeah.
toned up to all heavens.
Oh my god, yes. So that is I don't want to spoil too much. It's about two people who meet each other and unexpected love. And I really enjoyed the way they portrayed. I'm just gonna do I'm gonna say that they are playing video games. So far I'm gonna say it, but I'm not gonna say more. So in my opinion, you should watch to like get more into it.
Yeah, I mean,
Because
it
it has
is.
friendship, it has romance, it has drama, it has, I mean, real life issues, or how do you want to call it? So yeah.
So, to start it off with, this is made from Madhouse.
Madhouse.
Madhouse is one of my favorite hateful studios. I
Hateful?
love them and yeah, I love them and hate them at the
Oh,
same
oh,
time
yeah. Okay,
to
love hate
such a
relationship.
degree. Yeah, I mean,
Sheesh.
they have made so many good shows
Yeah.
and they have dropped even more of them.
Oh yeah, they were notorious for dropping stuff. They're like,
They are notorious
oh,
for
they just
dropping it.
slapped you in the face with good stuff and just never just picked it up ever again.
Yep,
Yep,
yep.
I've heard.
And I hate them for it. There are so many. Uh, they do hold as a studio. Um, God, oh Jesus Christ.
Oh.
You have Death Note, One Punch Man, No Game, No Life. You
But they
have
did they did change they did change with One Punch Man.
that did.
They
Uh,
started actually, yeah.
they have Parasite, Death Parade, Overlord. Overlord, okay.
I'm
Um,
just saying,
uh,
Overlord
mm,
is definitely a topic.
Black Lagoon, High School of the Dead, Monster, Helsing.
Ooh, classic.
Jesus.
Jesus
I
Christ.
mean, these guys, and also, I heard from a reliable source, which is you yourself, you said that you really love this anime, The Wolf Children, Ame and Yuki. The Wolf Children, the anime.
Oh, I know.
Or am I
You
mistaken?
were wrong. Cause I had a
Oh,
no, yeah, I haven't seen it. I have a friend that really recommended it. But I have not seen it myself. I've heard great stuff about it. I just have never gotten to it.
then I recommend you highly watching it.
Oh damn, I'm getting
Um,
recommended and shit.
yeah,
Jesus. Imagine.
right. I mean, these guys are good. And just saying good is an understatement. They are the, if Mappa is the current kings,
Mhm.
these were the champions of the old. Like, everyone knows, like, whenever Madhouse did something back in the days,
It
they
was
were even,
quality.
it was quality.
It
They
was
were the
quality.
Mappa. Yeah, they were Mappa.
Yep.
Um, they have fallen off.
Yep.
Um, in my opinion, I think is good. They did so much things that they could never be um, keeping up with that quality.
Mhm.
So I think they did the right move in stepping back,
Mhm.
scaling down,
Mhm.
and focusing on making a few great ones instead of a lot of mid ones.
This is, I mean, that this is so fascinating because this is what I've noticed a lot. Like, um, just to take the concept of taking a lot of work and not having time to do the work. I've seen, like, for me, best example of this is like commissions. I see
Hmm.
so many just piling up just to like get the money, pay up front, but they don't have time to finish the project.
Would you say that Mappa is doing that thing
I
right
I I
now?
am. I am. I'm gonna say they're losing quality, and quality is important. Cause otherwise, like I am a firm believer, either do it 100% or don't do it at all. Do it like finish it at the best of your ability as you can.
That's a hot
And
take, though.
it is absolutely. And like money will come. I understand it's very num num num, it's coming, but you are losing so much. And you don't think about the people. You start losing sight when money is involved.
Agreed.
So, yeah. So definitely in my opinion, good things take time. Period.
CG is being used weirdly lately. Yeah, there are some who can make CG
Yeah,
work, but it's rare.
it is rare. It is, and that is what takes time as well, in my opinion.
Okay,
But yeah,
so
back to Yamada.
back
Okay.
to Jamada.
Yes. So when you first watched this anime, what was your I don't know, what's your how was your first taste of it? First impression.
Um, my first impression of
Mhm.
this show was pretty good.
Mhm.
Um, I liked the entryway.
Mhm.
I liked the drama,
Mhm.
and there's a lot of good about this show.
Mhm.
Um, I think I'm gonna have to take a pass for now and let you finish yours because I already know we're gonna have different opinions.
No, honest. Okay, okay. I'm just gonna say this was the because I kind of dropped rom coms. I think somewhere after high school because they started to become a cliche. Well, I didn't really drop them, but someone to go like, oh, this is a rom com, and me going like, oh, I'm gonna watch it. That's why I've been watching like so much. actions and like other types of drama because there hasn't been a single good romance anime out in a really long time, in my opinion. That's not a cliche. Well, I guess technically this one is a cliche. Um, but it's not the same, I don't know, copy paste story. Um, so when I saw this one, I was fangirling. Like it, not just that, like the characters were looking. I got that bubbly feeling when you first saw romance, like the excitement, the like feelings, like you know how they feel, and you're so happy for them. It's like, yeah, oh yeah, Watakoi is also one of the best, in my opinion, romance
Wh-
animes.
what is Mitch's takes on Watakoi?
Oh
That I
no,
want to know.
oh no, I'm so scared.
And then we
You,
keep going.
yeah, no. So I was very pleased with this one because I haven't been hit with a good rom com that is new for a very long time. I mean, I have seen, I would say, majority of the rom coms. So yeah. You love it. That makes me so happy. Let's go. I was waiting for a six. Nah, I don't think so. 10 out of 10. Let's go. I'll watch it. Aw. The Opie's, it is. It definitely is. All right,
Okay.
Pax. Yeah.
Okay. So you mentioned a lot of good rom coms. You mentioned that the rom coms in the past were like your go to thing, right?
Yep.
And this was your first new one in a long time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Here's the thing, it's a pretty girl
Is she
falling
pretty?
for. I mean, she's supposed to be pretty, right?
Oh, okay. Sorry.
She's supposed to, and she's kind of falling for this uber handsome Ikemen guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's like, oh, I'm a pro gamer, but I also look like a supermodel.
Yeah,
Oh,
but he's like just super socially awkward. Like he doesn't really.
cause oh wait, am I pretty? I didn't know. What a and it's like I had such a hard time getting hooked into the plot because the plot was so unbelievable. He's not going to be an ugly bastard. You know what? If if he was an ugly bastard, I would have loved this show with a passion. But he's not an ugly bastard. He's the most dreaming, darling Ikemen you can find, where everyone is going offu just by watching him.
Oh,
And that and yeah, they have to sell it to an audience. And the audience, I get it. I get it. But here's the thing. It doesn't grip me. It doesn't hit me because two beautiful people falling in love is not hard. It's not overcoming anything. And sure, it's a slice of life, but same audience at Fruit Basket? Mm,
I mean, everyone's beautiful in Fruit Basket. My opinion.
yeah, sure.
Damn. Even
But
the main
okay,
character's
j-
grandfather.
okay, sure. For sure. But everyone in Fruit Basket is flawed.
Yeah.
What
Oh
are
my
the
god.
flaws? What are the flaws in these two people? There's none.
No,
Oh
I
no,
do agree. They're
I
lacking more story to the characters.
they are flat.
Yeah.
They are flatter than Megumin in Konosuba.
Oh, that's rude.
And
So rude.
and here's the thing. I am a rom-com guy. I love rom-com.
Damn, rum too.
Yeah, I do. I'm actually sipping on something called Diplomatico rum, premium dark rum. It's really tasty, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
getting a bit tipsy.
And this is where the hot takes come from. I see. I
This
see.
is
Okay.
my hot X is powered by alcohol.
Okay. Okay.
Um, yeah, I mean, here's the thing. I watched the show. I enjoyed the show to a certain degree. I,
You go,
but
Brown.
I did. If I check my phone 20 times during an episode, then I'm not into it. And this was that kind of show. I watched it. I liked it. It's second monitor to me. Mm,
I don't know.
I
I like to feel like a giggly girl, okay? Just like,
yeah,
yeah.
well,
When he
okay, but
looks at the camera, I go like, mm.
yeah, I think I get it. It's like if you watch Cinderella, what is Cinderella? What is Beauty and the Beast? Except for like basically a kidnap drama. I mean, technically. And this, yeah, they have better love story than
It
Twilight.
is, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's
Come
not as
on,
flat.
man.
It's not as flat as
And not as
Twilight.
sparkly, so you can actually watch it.
I would say I think I like the problem this show has. I like the supporting casts more than the main characters. I was rooting more for everyone else. Like, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I was rooting so hard for the senior, for like the senior president of the clubs. I was rooting for her so hard, but man, is it a decent show? It's decent.
I'm all friends with you now. I'm friending you.
That- that's
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Come on. I get it. I get it. I understand. I mean, it is a typical rom com, and I don't know. I just enjoy. I enjoy. I think I just miss the giggly feeling I had when I was younger.
I get that. This is like, when you've been on a diet and then you're finally eating waffles again. It's like that bubbly feeling and it's like all cute and all fuzzy. But if you break it down, it's just sugar that's making your dopamine spike.
Uni, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, raiders. Uni. Oh, hell yeah. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome. Hi, my lovely sister. How are you? Hell yeah. Welcome in, welcome in. My name is Tuna, and today we are doing our first episode of Binge or Cringe. I'm here with Mr. Paks, and we're taking hot takes on anime. So welcome. Thank you, everyone. Welcome, welcome. How are you guys? I hope you're having a lovely day. How was
Uniku
stream?
is reporting for duty. Oberon Alfred gifted a tier
Thank
1
you,
sub to Uniku.
Obi.
They have
Oh,
given 60
Jesus.
gift subs in the channel.
Ah, thank you. I hope the stream was amazing. So welcome in, guys. We're currently talking about my love story for Yamana-kun at level 999. So yeah. Where were we, Fax?
We were basically fist fighting about Yamana-kun and how you think it's an amazing show, and I think it's mid.
Wow. Wow, I can't believe this. Okay, is it amazing? I mean, I don't know. I think it was just pleasing. Okay, it was. It's like fan service, but not lewd. You know, it's like it's like when you see your The Sims getting together and like going out on dates. I don't know. I know, right? I know. I take school days was odd. Like they were. They were. It
School days, it was good.
also like if you take this one and then you watch uh he he'll uh what he what's the name him no it's not himoto he what yeah you know
What?
which one I mean the guy with the tattoo Horimiya
Oh,
Horimiya Horimiya
yeah,
Horimiya
Horimiya.
yes I'm having a choice that's me thinking. Oh my god. Like if you compare this with Horimiya, what do you think? Yours
Ooh, that's
actually
hard.
100%.
Because here's the thing.
Mhm.
Are we talking season 1 or season 2?
Haven't seen season 2. Can't talk about
Okay.
season 2.
So we'll just I'll just reference it to Horimiya season 1.
Mhm.
Horimiya season 1 slaps the living shit out of Yamada-kun. Like it's not even a contest.
Okay, yeah,
It's
yeah. Okay, I
it's
can see that. Yeah.
it's basically Mike Tyson versus the guy on Dennis parking lot. There's like it's just
So it's
brutal.
Pyro.
Man, Pyro's just lighting the guy on fire as well. So I mean,
True, fair. Haven't watched it. You guys, oof, we're leaving that discussion for next time.
yeah, for
Jesus
sure.
Christ. Uh,
No, so yeah, I get it that you like it. I'm not here to convince you
fight me,
it's not a good show.
fight me.
I mean, I am fighting you. I'm saying you have a shallow taste in pretty men.
Ah, ah. You could have just said they're flat because they're 2D. How could you? Man,
Am I
probably.
wrong though?
But you're not. Oh my god. Oh my god. The fuck do you know?
I don't know. I mean,
Bro, Jesus. You know what? I don't care. I'm proud. I have my little. I have my little harem. But it's not just okay. Honest. Okay. Okay. So without like spoiling too much, uh, I find it cute that he has autistic traits.
sure, but is
I
it
find
really
it cute.
autistic traits?
It is. It is. Without they have not said it though. But the way he
No.
has behaved throughout the show is actually very typical. And okay, yeah, is it a little bit over the top that he's super pretty? Absolutely, sure.
I think I would have liked it more if he was
Average
an
looking dude.
average gamer dude, to be
You know
honest.
what I feel? I feel like you're jealous. I feel like jealousy. It's
Have
okay,
you seen
Pax.
him? Yeah,
I've
I'm
seen
fucking
him,
jealous.
and even
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
jealous, okay? I know, I get it. You really like the girl. Calm down. But she's not real. Ow. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
We are not gonna talk about My Dress Up Darling.
But the guy you can. The guy you can.
In My Dress Up Darling?
Yeah, you've seen the guy. Like you just
Oh yeah. You
just a
meant like
guy. Yeah.
as looks? No, I want this guy to have fucking flaws. I want this guy to not have a neat,
I know
basically
why.
surgically neat room. I don't want him to be perfection incarnate and then like, oh, I don't know my worth. It's like, shut the fuck up. You've been told you're pretty. You've been told you're the best. You've been told everything your entire life, and you still like, I don't really know my worth. It's like, shut up. That's unbelievable.
Hey Pax, can I just take a wild guess on one of your with you saying that, I'm gonna say you are a huge fan of Toradora.
I love Toradora.
Look at that! Look, oh my god, fuck! I fucking knew it. You're outed. You're fucking outed. You don't like him because he doesn't look like Toradora. Oh my god. Oh my god. Got him. We got him, guys. We got him.
Shut up.
Which
I
is
know.
reasonable. I understand.
Okay, so here's the thing. Is this a fan service?
It
Yes, it
is.
is.
I would say so, yeah.
And you know what? That's
Would you say
completely
Oshinoko
okay.
is a fan service? If you're talking about Ikimen, like Pretty Boys.
Okay, so here's the
Oh,
thing.
good. Thank you so much for your follow. Welcome.
Their looks has a point. Like it's strictly related to the what do you want to call it? The plot. Like
Okay.
their looks is still tied to the plot.
Okay.
This is not. Like it's just sugaring. It's just, icing on the
They're
cake.
pretty. Yes,
Yeah,
you should
they're
agree.
pretty. I mean, like she's an idol. He's an actor. Of course, you're gonna be pretty.
I mean,
Um,
that's true.
and here he's like, he's a gamer. He does not need to be pretty. I mean,
I
you can say,
mean,
I mean, if
alligators be pretty dull.
okay,
Like
well,
me.
look at Faker and go like, man, they are the same, right?
I plead the fifth. I will
Right?
not comment on someone else's appearance because I
That's
do
very
not want
fair
to be
enough.
cancelled.
That's fair enough.
I am
And
I am I am agreeing nor disagreeing to this comment.
sure, I apologize. Either way, either way,
Try to be safe.
I okay. So with me, with this is my rant, and I'm done.
Oof.
My
Oof.
my question is this is probably a cringe for me.
Okay, okay.
No, Oberon. I don't think him being ugly would help the plot. I think him having a personality would majorly help the plot.
Yeah, and it's shallow. I understand. I understand what you mean because I'm someone who has seen no denying visual novels, baby. I'm just saying animes adapted from visual novels. I'm just saying. But yeah, I understand. I understand completely.
Yeah, because his main character trait is that he's pretty. That's not a character trait. That's a description of his looks.
I mean, he's helpful.
He's dry toast. You know what,
He's
Oberon?
dry
He's dry
toast. You
toast.
know what?
He's
Dry toast don't
perfectly
care.
roasted, perfectly golden skin, dry toast, all yummy. But you know what? No flavor.
It's okay because it's 2D. Doesn't need to be flavor. I hate you. I see that. I see that clip. Oh no. Oh my god.
For me, this is a cringe.
Okay, that's a cringe. For me, it's a binge. Chat. Is this a binge or is this a cringe? Or perhaps you haven't watched it yet. You can also have that as an option. It's our final little contender. We chose haven't seen. I'm pretty sure the mods are working on it right now. I don't want to make. Okay. I'm fixing it. Give me a 2 second. So this is our final poll for tonight: binge or cringe, or cringe. I'm gonna do like this. I do like this. Sorry, binge or
They
cringe.
they
Or
are
haven't.
saying they already voted.
Well, you can vote again so we can win.
I feel like this is rigged.
I don't like this. Okay, so they have voted haven't seen. All right, Pax. Since we do have a draw, what should we do? How should we handle this?
Okay.
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 We'll pick two audience members
Okay.
that are obviously not biased.
Okay. I'm
I
not picking
pick
Mitchie.
fuck.
Ah,
Ah, damn. But I mean, there are Ikemen, so maybe Mitchell will like it.
I mean, that's true. That is true.
Okay. Um, Nuvem says cringe. Oberon, what do you say?
I swear to God, everyone's gonna say cringe. Y'all gonna say cringe. I swear to God. Too perfect. I can. There's only. What rom com has personality except Horimiya? Okay. And Fruits Basket. Well, yeah. Is it rom com? Well, not really. More drama actually. Uh okay. I can agree on one thing. Does he develop a personality?
I mean, okay. He has some endearing traits. Let's say like this. The show knows its audience, just like the male centric shows have um, thighs and pretty girls doing very girly things, like My Dress Up Darling. They are catered towards a very specific audience. this is catered towards the other types of specific
But
audience.
I don't know.
He
Does he develop though? I feel like he opens up more.
Sure. I mean, I
You don't
think that
actually get to know much about him, in my opinion, until like halfway through.
he is that he gives he gives off the vibe that a lot of anime watching girls like.
The
Um,
not so very obvious happiness. Yeah. The slight smile he never has otherwise. Yeah. We take the small wins. No?
exactly. I rest my case.
Fine, okay.
It hits all the neurons for someone. If you're in the mood for rom-com, this will hit all the cylinders. So you know what? You know what?
Okay,
I'm
but
gonna
about
ca-
huh?
you know what? I'm gonna cave in. If you are in the mood for a rom-com, for some silly, over the top, um, um, not really anchored in reality show, by all means. If
Okay. So Oberon did actually ask, what about the girl's personality?
Oh my god.
Oh, that's a topic, cause I think she is a flaw.
Yeah, no,
No,
Ron. She's worse than dry toast.
yeah, she does. I'm
No, she
trying
doesn't
not to.
carry.
She does not carry.
Here,
No,
I will give. This is a
not.
dating sim.
Yeah, that. Yeah,
Like this is a dating sim. She's made in a way that she has no personality, so every other female can identify as this female, as they are currently romancing Yamada-kun.
as and also just going through a breakup and just like kind of like yeah. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna agree. It's a cringe, I guess.
But I
But
will watch it again because I also like bubbly fuzzy feelings.
I just said cringe. You can't.
Yeah, there are shows you can watch that is binge but not really good. You can watch shows that is cringe but not really that bad.
So what I was saying, binge or cringe. I feel like there's other better rom coms than this one,
I do
without a doubt.
too.
So I'm not
Yeah,
gonna say like this is
yeah.
something completely new, innovation.
This is the definition of binge.
Binge. Yeah, this is like
You know what?
not good,
Put
not bad.
put them in both. Put them in both because you know what? If you are feeling shitty and like you've been going through a fucking breakup or whatever, then this is amazing. If you are feeling validated enough in life, you don't need this.
Okay, so you have one of these, but you also go yes. So one of each. It's perfect. It is perfect. We have one of each, and this is. I think it's a reasonable, like a valid way to settle the differences. Yep.
Oberon, that is my life. I love you, man.
My hood. Damn it, Pyro. Damn it. Screw you, Pyro. I'm just kidding. All right. Well,
All
we
right.
have come to the final moments of the show. How are you feeling, Paks? No, Jesus Christ, it went for absolutely a longer time than expected.
Yeah, like I we did say just 2 hours, but
Bro, the 2 hours was not enough. Holy crap.
yeah, I did actually clear my schedule uh up until like 30 minutes more just to be on the safe side
Thank
because
you. I appreciate it so much. I appreciate
no,
it.
it's fine.
And
I
I've
mean,
had
yeah, sorry,
2 hours in discussion pool, honestly, facts. But we did manage to go through a lot of animes. It is
we did.
how much is it? 2, 4, 6, 8,
This
10.
is
No, wait,
this is
6. Wait, I can't count. 1, 2. Oh yeah, 5. It's actually 10 animes. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, 10 animes.
yeah,
And
and
still remaining
this
friends.
Uh, I mean, yeah, sure. Um, this is also all the new animes. There are no sequels. There are no nothing or anything else.
Yep.
And
That we
also,
know
it's
of at
nine.
least.
It's nine animes, but
It's 9? Oh yeah, technically. Okay, okay, sorry. Yeah, it is 9. It is 9. Exactly. Bull. 100% bull. All right. Well, I've been super happy with today's show actually. And like
it was really fun being
you
on. And
yeah.
I wanna thank you, and I wanna thank Chat for sticking out
Oh,
and uh, and accepting me being here. And it was actually
yeah.
really fun.
Thank you so much for having like making time to be here.
No,
It's I
thank
don't
you
know.
for having me on here.
Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you, and Ober says thank you, Pax, for being a great guest.
Thank you, Oberon.
Oh, good job. I'm really proud of you. We love you, Pax. Oh, that is so
I
sweet.
love you
Hell yeah.
all, and thank you.
Oh, thank you. All right, guys. I'm gonna wish Mr. Paxax farewell, and we will be taking actually. Oh, happy birthday again! Yeah, yeah, yeah. We will be taking a 10-minute break, and then we're gonna go and play some Hades. I am excited to just chill out and play some games. Thank you everyone for um sitting through this. Here you go, us rant, giving your opinion. Uh, don't forget to stretch, don't forget to drink, and we'll be right back. Okay, guys? Okay, be right back. If I could do a cool transition, would be awesome. Back up.